Alright, let's see. Testing. 1, 2, 1, 2. Can you all hear me?
I think it's working, LOL.
Okay, Steelstorm says it's working. Okay.
Okay, wait. Here. Yep, I got the live stream on my side.
2.8's gonna be in the chat as well.
I'm not really good at chatting it. I'm just using it as my own personal chat thing. Alright. Loud and clear. Alright. We're gonna wait just maybe a few minutes for a few more people to join, just in case.
Yeah, let me go
War
ahead and
Chronicles, you will
share
put the
link.
announcement in the Discord that the stream has started.
Yeah, I'm gonna put the link in. And tag everyone. There we go.
Hey. Prime and Meg's show. Is that the
that's
real Phoenix? Yeah, that's the real Phoenix.
That's his
yeah.
YouTube handle, yeah.
Hey, what's up, man? Alright. It keeps track of the number one chatters? Okay, yep.
Yeah,
right.
there's like a goal
Alright, we
thing.
have 12 chatters in total right now. What the heck is XP?
Oh, you gain more XP the more you comment on the stream. It's a new YouTube thing.
That feels really dumb. Alright.
Alright. Are we ready to explain the premise here?
Give it a few more minutes. Just a few.
Just a few?
I know we said 8:15, but everyone kind of shows up a few minutes late. That's just kind of how it rolls. So let's give it a few more minutes, maybe till 8:18, and then we'll start kind of explaining the premise.
Alright, Steelstorm's asking how we are. We're doing great. Had a
Execute
good Christmas.
Order 66. Good soldiers follow orders.
Oh, wait, no.
Good soldiers.
Optimus Buster, I got Dragon Frame and a camera for Christmas, and this is my first ever War Chronicles stream. Hey, well, welcome on. Also,
I've heard done a ton this year.
I've heard good things about Dragon Frame.
Is that the Monster Hunter one?
No. Dragon Frame is an editing software for stop motion.
Oh, I thought we were talking about the Monster Hunter Optimus Prime. I was interested. All right.
Chris Pot 1996. Okay, I'm new to this channel. Well, welcome in. I appreciate it.
Please speed. I need this.
My stream is kind of streamingless. Oh no. Did you have some of Sari's world famous oil nog? Yeah, we woke up as humans, except we were already humans, so it doesn't really matter.
I think we're good. I think my chat is a lot.
Is it behind?
It's a little bit behind. Alright, I won't use the phone for chat. Alright.
But yeah, welcome in Chris Pot 1996.
Give me 1 second, I'll be right back for something.
Thanks for joining this channel. If you haven't already, please feel free to check out the War Chronicles Universe and Timeline Order playlist if there's anything you want to catch up on. Or just watch it in order of release. Either one works.
Just in case we need it.
Oh, yeah. We got 86 Devastator, Superion, and Bumblebee movie Megatron for Christmas. Also, It's my first time on stream. That's awesome, Impactor.
That's an awesome Christmas haul, man.
Alright, it is 8:18, so we're going to go ahead and explain the premise of the stream. Well, actually, let's show you what we're working with, and then we'll explain the premise of the stream.
So, we're going to show you, we do not have an exact number, because War Chronicles is too lazy to count them, and
yes.
I just got back earlier today, so, we're going to show you every figure that we purchased in the year of our Lord 2025. I lost my train of thought there. Alright, streams are working out great. Let's get moving.
Alright, in the year of our Lord 2025, we have... hang on one sec. I gotta unlock my camera here. Right now, I can't see.
Well, yeah, okay. Awesome.
Alright, so we're just gonna pan over
okay, I can take that off now
all
that
these
it's not.
figures. So this is shelf 1 of our figures of 2025. Also, shout out to Primetime Animations and Dredge X97 for Antagony, Roadbuster, and Shatterclass Grimlock as prizes for the stop motion contest. So those were awesome finds in 2025. Let's see, so we got that. Keep the hot rod in the corner. It's a little Mercari find. And this is our lower shelf. Ignore the tape hedgehog over here.
There's a little bit of lag, they say, on the video side, but I think that's a little bit on the normal for our streams, unfortunately.
Yeah.
There's a little bit of delay.
With the camera app I use is pretty standard. But this is all of the little dudes down on this shelf. And then on the uppers, we've got some Minosaur pieces and our boy Skylynx.
Turn it around.
Right?
All right. Does your wallet need therapy? Well, I'm actually the chronic Transformers buyer, not War Chronicles. I know, shocking. She just benefits from my shopping, but no, I shop sales a lot.
Oh yeah, he shops so many sales.
And
they're very rarely, unless it's a figure we really, really want, do we pay full price.
I think the few exceptions of this year were the Fallen and Ultra Magnus, I believe, were both bought at full price, but almost no one else was.
Mm-hmm.
And then some of them were gifts, so...
Alright, catching up with the chat. Okay, do you want to clear the shelf for the top 10 while I explain the premise of our top 10 tonight?
Oh, hold up. I thought you were clearing the shelf, now I was explaining the premise.
Okay, if you want to be the one to explain the premise.
I came up with the premise. What are you talking about?
Okay.
Hey, I get bragging rights here.
Okay.
I got my opinions on 2025, The Fallen, and Solus. I'm sure we will get to this eventually. Hope we had a good Christmas. I got War for Cybertron Scorponok. Dang.
Ooh.
That's nice. I wish I had room for another Titan, but I think 3 Titans are our max. So the premise of this stream is obviously you should make a collection tour short form version. I don't think there is. I'm not speaking for War Chronicles personally, but I know our collection size. I don't think there's any way we can make a short form collection video.
Mostly because we don't store on shelves, we store in bins. Helps protect our figures from yellowing and also gravity. So we store them in bins and get out the ones we need for stop motion.
And we have
photography,
over 600 something now, so...
Did we break 600?
We haven't counted all of these yet, I'm sure we did.
Yeah, I gotta update the list.
So, premise of the video. So, we are going to do a top 10. However, we cannot have overlap in our top 10s. So my top 10 Transformers War Chronicles top 10s will be 2 separate things. And if War Chronicles, let's say, picks something for the number 8 spot that I would have put in my number 3 spot, I can't now put it in my number 3 spot. So that way you guys get to see a little bit more of the figures and get to hear more of our opinions on it.
Also make it nice and controversial, for the views.
I got the 2 Age of the Primes wave leaders. I am so happy. So you got Onyx and Fallen, or G2 Grimlock and Fallen, or G2 Grimlock and Onyx? I have, at the age of 14, 567 figures. Impactor Productions. Dang, man. 600 was wild. Yeah, we've been collecting since 2015.
Yeah, 2015.
That sounds about right.
Yeah.
I got Roadbuster for Christmas, and he is my child. Fair enough, man. Fair enough.
That was fair.
So, War Chronicles and I do tend to have very, very, very different opinions on what we think makes a fantastic figure. Obviously, we have some overlap. Like, we both think that 86 Megatron is a good figure. We both think that Megatron's the Fallen is a good figure. But, Big Convoy and Oh, you got the 2 new ones from the new... Man, I've seen those at my stores. I just haven't picked it up because I'm so laser focused on getting the Soundwave right now that I haven't picked up Big Convoy or Razor Claw.
And the Arachnid. Well, the Arachnid's for me. But...
The Arachnid's for War Chronicles. I do not care about Transformers 1 Arachnid. I am laser focused on Combaticons and Soundwave right now. All of which I have on pre-order, but I kind of want to find some of the stuff early. So, War Chronicles and I will each have 2 honorable mentions, and then we will also have top 10 figures, obviously. To make it a little bit more fair, we did say to each other that our personal top 2 for each of our lists cannot be touched by the other person, because otherwise my number 1 might be taken by War Chronicles early on, and vice versa. Does the concept make sense to everyone? Hot take: if concept art Megs came with his spear sword from The Last Night, excuse me, I think more people would favor him over 86 Megs. Yeah, I don't disagree with that. I personally favor the concept art Megatron over 86. I think 86 is a great figure, but I personally favor concept art Megatron. That was one of the few figures that I did not personally purchase this year. War Chronicles purchased. What's your favorite combiner in the current main line? I can't give spoilers. We finished both of the current mainline combiners, with the exception of 86 Devastator, because we love our Combiner Wars one too much. We finished both of them this year, so if I told you, it would spoil it. Yep, makes sense. I don't think people would do that. Very clear on the concept. Alright, cool. Convoy is a fun, chunky boy. I will consider getting him on sale, but at the price of $60, no. Thank you to both the Lear class Grimlock, Shattered Glass, and G2 for holding up the camera. So, let's begin, shall we? War Chronicles, how we plan on getting the figures in through like the hole right here?
Yeah, just give it to me and I'll do it, because
Okay.
I got smaller hands.
Cool.
Okay.
Alright. So, our first honorable mention... I'm messing. We'll show that at the end of the stream. War Chronicles, you want to start us off since it's your channel?
Yeah, okay. So, let's see. Woof. In 10th place.
No, honorable mention. Honorable mention.
Honorable mention?
We have honorable mention 1 and 2.
Alright.
I don't want to stop with Baki's Transformers figures. I do want to make a stop. Oh, nice. Want to pick up Convoy for $40 at most.
No, Grimlock's
86
hold the
Devastator is a
camera.
phenomenal
Hold the
set.
camera.
It's on.
Hold the line. No.
Okay, so we are currently having camera troubles, but as you can see, War Chronicles' honorable mention number 1 is The Last Night Barricade, which came very, very, very... do we need something else? Do we need a different stand? Do you want me to get the IKEA one?
Yeah, Kia 1 also holds an angle, but we can try.
I'll be right back.
How wild Barricade has appeared. Yeah, pretty much. This is my first of my 2 honorable mentions is Barricade. Honestly, solid figure. Very fickle in the transformation.
Try using this
But
book.
he's a pretty solid little dude. And he wears his colors and his weaponry very well.
Turn it the other way.
Turn what the other way.
This stand. Or actually, turn using this one.
Let's see. I mean, no, not really. No. The Twilight book is not holding it correctly either.
Well, how do we support the stand the past like 100 times we've done this? Do you remember?
Not off the top of my head, no.
Why not just get another stand and then we use 2 on either end and then flip them around so they're not tilted the same way?
Oh, yeah, good plan. Yeah, get another stand. Oh, yeah. Barricade. You guys can gaze on Barricade while we fix this little bit. Should try streaming on phone, trust. We use phone for other things. Siblings bickering. Not bickering, we're just bickering with technology.
Alright.
Alright, let's see if that works. Yeah, okay. Nope, that made it worse. Hang on.
Oh my gosh. So, as you can tell, it wouldn't be a Transformers War Chronicles stream without some sort of technical difficulty. What do we use for the last few streams for this?
I don't freaking know. Maybe if we put my case back on. Okay, we're gonna switch back here real quick.
Apologies. We will be right back after these messages from our non-existent sponsor.
This was sponsored by the Decepticon propaganda machine. Remember everyone, peace through tyranny.
I was actually going to say, okay, yeah. Much better.
Okay. See, it's got the same lead problem.
Well,
Yeah.
can't you just separate? Oh. Can't you just, like, put the case around it and then put it in the sand and hopefully it will sit more? No. Fold the case in the back.
Uh-huh.
And then...
That. Then the case
No.
is shot.
No. The case up like this. Oh, I see. Camera.
Covers the camera.
Well, fudge cake. Can we use your phone?
Wait, does my phone have Droid Cam? Give it to me.
Technical difficulties, folks. We are currently trying to switch to a different
my phone
camera.
does have Droid Cam. Okay, hang on.
Okay, hang on.
Let's see if that works.
Technical difficulties, folks. We will be right back after a sponsor from our after a message from our other non-existent sponsor, McAdams Oil House, where you can get the finest oil in all of Cybertron. Still opened even during the Great War.
Yeah, catch up with the chat room.
Hey, want to let you know, Sierra, I adore the scripture videos you've been posting on your Insta. Oh, thanks, CJ. I really appreciate that. The arachnid with attitude is here, chat. Don't know what that means. Any Marvel figures on this list? Striker, I think you need to... I think you know me and War Chronicles too so well that you know that we don't collect Marvel figures, really. I mean, we used to. It was a long time ago, maybe. We used to, like, 4 years ago? 4 years? Does that sound right? Okay, War Chronicles is ignoring me at the moment. Hang on.
Sorry, no, I'm trying to get this hashed out.
No problem, man. God is good. God is good. When is the next tutorial episode? TBD. That's all we'll say at the moment. TBD.
Trying to figure out where's the camera information that I can.
Thoughts on the Studio Series Rise of the Beast Optimus figure? Do not actually own that one. Optimus Buster. I'm tired. Striker. All poo. Well, sorry, Striker. Are there any figures other than Transformers on this list? No. This is a mainly only Transformers channel. So in terms of figures, we really only collect Transformers anymore. Got it.
Hang on, I gotta use the device list. Where's the device list?
I'm getting him for free from a friend of mine. Oh, the Will 86 Megatron be on the list? More than likely, but we shall see. Do you have Reactivate Prime? Yes, we actually do have Reactivate Prime and Soundwave. Soundwave is decent. Do you think Megatron should be a triple changer? No, I think he should always be a tank, honestly. Although the weird helicopter thing from anime is pretty cool.
I gotta type this IP in.
Though I think you all should consider. Ollie has them for cheap.
6, 8.
I've seen that.
6, 8.
However, there is not an Ollie anywhere near us. By the way, you can just stream on your phone without the droid cam thing. It's possible, but it's really difficult to see chat and do other things with it.
Yeah, because I can't do, like, my OBS stuff and whatever.
Yeah, OBS has to run through the computer.
Where's my properties thing? It's Wi-Fi. Oh, I gotta activate it. Yeah. Okay, there we go.
Hey, we got it.
We got it. The phone is working. Say hello
Okay.
to Barricade.
If you could use any Chug figure to create your dream figure, which would you use and which figure would you run to retool and recolor them into? Easy,
Oh.
the Fallen. I want him retooled into Turmoil from IDW.
And as for my Prime retool, I would like to retool Solus Prime into a Nautica figure from IDW.
What is your guys' first Transformers figure?
Scattershot, wasn't it?
Well, technically our first Transformers figure was a long time ago, but we got rid of them when we had them when we were really little, and then our parents got tired of them and tired of transforming them, so our first Transformers figure that transformed again after many, many years was 2015 with the Scattershot Combiner Wars figure.
Let's see.
Oh dang, I forgot how scattered Ollies are.
Two
Grims look like they're about to smash. Okay, anyway, so
That's my
Honorable-
first honorable mention.
honorable mention number 1, The Last Night Barricade.
Alright, what's your
Alright.
honorable mention to it?
I almost want to do a dishonorable mention.
Okay, do a dishonorable mention.
Worst figure of the year. I hate this thing. This thing sucks. I got it for $12 and I still hate it. I hate that thing so much. I cannot express to you how much I hate it. He doesn't even have his tail on right now. Why does Burr look like he has chicken legs? He does!
He does. They're like the most.
It's the worst figure. The only redeeming factor about this figure is the vehicle mode. And I don't even have it memorized on how to do it. His dreads are like the weirdest thing, and they can't move anywhere without moving his legs out. It just sucks.
Okay.
All right, I got my rant out of the way. But in all seriousness, honorable mention number 1 goes to...
Bone Shaker.
I thought it was Bone Rattler.
No, it's Bone Shaker. Bone Rattlers.
The Bone Rattler Hot Wheels figure. Hatchet does suck. I've seen pugs that look more attractive than whatever the heck that is. Hatchet does suck. Send him to the mirror dimension. It's a bad figure though, LOL. See? The chat is 100% in my favor on that.
Mhm.
But, so Bone Rattler, he's got some stubby arm syndrome, but the vehicle mode is nice, and the overall design of the dude is just really cool. Thank you, you made me laugh. No problem, man. The design of the dude is just really great. I love the head sculpt. The chest piece is amazing. The worst thing about this figure is I think he looks a lot like a Decepticon, but he is actually an Autobot. I don't have it on me right now, but I think the only thing that has a symbol is his gear shift. Hang on. Let me see if I can find it. Ah! Despite looking like a total Decepticon,
Oh, he totally looks like a Decepticon.
he is an Autobot. I don't know if the camera can focus in on that or not,
It
but
can. You just gotta hold it steady and then do a tap focus.
he is an Autobot. So that's my only gripe with this figure. But honestly, overall, very solid figure. Just a few wonky proportions. But that's why he's on the honorable mention list and not in the top 10. Hello, Marvelous Prime. Welcome.
Hey, Marvelous.
Oh, I own him and I do like him. I see why he is honorable. Nice.
I may or may not have thrown Hatchet out my window.
Honestly, it's not that he has stubby arms. It's mostly just how long his friggin' legs are. Okay, I
Fair
agree with
enough.
that. I agree with that. I don't know who that is, but he looks cool. There are many Transformers in the franchise. Wow, 16,000, I think. Dang.
1600.
1,600.
No, wait, I'm
what-
just now seeing how low his shoulders are. What the
Yeah.
heck? It's
This
very
re-
deceiving, so he is a Decepticon. Transformers figure collector. Oh, what's up?
Okay, so anyway, honorable mention number 1. Very solid figure. Fantastic vehicle mode. We're not going to transform the figures in the stream because most of these we don't have memorized. And a lot of them as we get higher up in the rankings are a little bit too complicated.
I agree.
Alright, so let's move him out of here.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, we love collabs when they have to make the character an Autobot because no one wants their brand labeled as a Decepticon. Yeah, I feel like is Jurassic Park the only one that has had Decepticons for the collabs?
Because everyone generally accepts, even though the dinosaurs are animals and just
Forces
doing
of
their
nature.
thing, they're considered the villain of the movie.
Yeah,
They made him a Decepticon. Bone Shaker's a Decepticon.
fair enough. I have him named Bonequake. Honestly, not bad.
Mhm.
The Hot Wheels figures are shockingly good. Hope Wave 2 just goes Wave 1. There's gonna be a Wave 2? I went to the thrift store once and saw Hatchet's head. Like, only his head. honestly, just burn it. Do the seller a favor. Just burn it.
Mm-hmm.
All right. War Chronicles. Honorable mention number 2.
Honorable mention number 2 is gonna be Widowmaker. Now, sculpt-wise, she's lovely.
There needs to be a Pixar Hasbro collab with a pizza truck from... Oh, Pizza Planet truck. I feel like that they already did that with Stranger Things, though. Just make the collab character based on a villain character and you got Decepticon. Retooled from a Trailbreaker mold. Oh, one of the Jurassic Park ones. I never got a chance to collect Jurassic Park figures. Wave 2 has a new mold and one repaint of Twin Mill. Oh, okay. My headcanon is that Bone Shaker's Decepticon. Okay, so, War Chronicles.
Alright, yeah, so this is honorable mention number 2 for me, out of the 2 honorable mentions each of us have. She's a lovely sculpt. Now, she looks absolutely fantastic, and her vehicle mode cleans up really nicely. But her articulation is lacking. Mostly I'm referring to her shoulder limitations, her wrist limitations, which is basically all of them because she doesn't have any wrists. Her ankle limitations, and she definitely has some head limitations because of the hair sculpt. Like, she's a really good looking figure, but just not, like, I prize articulation pretty highly just because I do stop motion with basically all of these figures. So that's something I definitely factor in. So, looks great, doesn't do as much as I wish she could.
Alright, so this might... I own her too. I fixed the ball joints because she was so loose. Who'd win in a fight, Hulk or Transformer? It depends on which Transformer you're talking about and what comic Hulk is in. Is he in his own comic? If so, Hulk always wins.
Mm-hmm.
If you had to throw a figure out a window, who would you do? Hatchet. Literally not even a competition. For the year, I mean, that toy guy puts figures one of his personal best for the year, I mean.
Oh yeah, I saw that.
That. I feel like it's unfair to put it at a top 10 when there are so many other good figures that came out this year.
Yeah,
like, if we were talking about last year, yeah, Widowmaker would make the top 10 all day, because last year didn't have super great figures. But this year had so many good ones, I feel like Widowmaker just can't get away with what she's trying to do. This might actually piss some people off, because this would be a lot higher for some people, but I will explain. This is my second honorable mention. And I get that a lot of people love this figure. And I love this figure too. He has a really cool presence, and the mask flipping down thing is just amazing. He's got so much aura. However, the reason he cannot make it into the top 10 is over here his leg has almost no staying power. And the problem is the screw can't tighten it. Trust me, I've tried. I've even tried putting a little bit of floor polish in here. Nothing is making this thing any stiffer. And it really makes it hard to enjoy the figure when every time you try to put him into a pose, he does a half splits. So, great figure. Love the design. Love what the Hasbro did with it. It is the embodiment of Onyx. It's exactly how I wanted him to look. I just can't put him in the top 10 just because of that issue. Because he literally can't hold a single pose. This is one of the only forms I can keep him in, just because this leg is not the main support. He's got 3 others. Alright, let's see what chat has to say.
Okay, let's see. Let's read the chat from here. Something about Legacy Medics. Not gonna lie, Widowmaker's a prime example. No pun intended of why I stopped collecting Transformers figures. I feel they're starting to prioritize looks and accuracy over everything else. Fair enough. Nightbeat, it's Ani. Like, what the heck are they talking about more accurate 86 megs in the future? I don't think that's possible, unless they make him a gun.
Which I don't think
Hot take, I don't like him as much as I wanted to. What? Okay, I'm willing to hear you out. Onyx is a solid figure despite how weird it looks. I love Onyx, but yeah, I understand it's not easy to pose. Oh dear, chat is freaking out, I think. Optimus Buster, I have to go. Hopefully I can make another stream. Alright, have a good night, Optimus Buster. unscrew the hip, put a thin layer on the peg, let it dry, and put it back together. That should add an extra layer to fix
Is
it.
there a way I can save this like chat comment? Like Striker?
Screenshot it.
Yeah.
Prime Meg Shot
Hot take,
Phoenix.
Onyx Prime is a femme.
I don't know about
Hotter take, Onyx Prime is Shockwave. Are we saying Shockwave's a girl now?
The 3 genders. Man, woman, Shockwave.
As my good friend
Fred.
about Emmy with Onyx, and he
Boing-
told me he had the same
Boingmania.
issue as you. So it's not.
Oh, I love Boingmania stop motion. What are you guys' thoughts on 86 Devastator? Well, we didn't get him, so that should tell you.
You know what? I looked at it and was like, they did not improve enough over Combiner Wars for me to want him. When Scrapper came out, I looked at him and was like, oh, it's just Combiner Wars shrunken down and they gave him elbows.
Mm-hmm.
That's
Pretty
it.
much.
Like, they share so much engineering, with the exception of maybe Bone Crusher and Mixmaster, maybe a little bit long haul. Everything else shares so much of the same engineering. I don't think it will do better in any department other than plastic quality. Also, what the heck is the problem with that trunk that he's got? Like, he's got the biggest backpack I have ever seen in a combiner. War Chronicles, while you do your number 1, I'm going to be transforming something for a later thing.
No, I thought we were starting at 10.
Oh, sorry. You're first out of the top 10 is what I meant to say.
Alright, so let's see.
Where's the instruction book?
Alright, in the number 10 spot, we're going to put Transformers 1, Elita 1. Now, I think a pretty solid feat of engineering for a female Transformer. She cleans up pretty nicely. I did take her arm kibble off.
Which was a pain in the butt, by the way.
Yeah, there's apparently a dot of glue inside these little pegs.
Despite having the mushroom pegs.
And you gotta just kind of pry it up and pray you don't ruin it.
War Chronicles, where's the
Instruction book?
Did you carry it somewhere?
I have no idea where the instruction book is. Sorry, dude. But she cleans up very nicely. Very minimal kibble, which is pretty rare on a female figure. I do think the chest is a bit awkward, and it does make this untab quite a bit if you don't really shove it back in. But her head articulation is a big staying point for me. A very expressive, ball-jointed head. She's lightweight, so like Earthrise RC minus the backpack, she can do a lot of fairly acrobatic posing and be held by a stand without too much incident, so I do appreciate that. Extremely screen accurate. I'm not super picky about that, but I do like them to have a semblance of resemblance to the movie, and Alita definitely checks that off the box. Pretty good feat of engineering for a female figure. Not the most well engineered of the figures we've gotten this year, but definitely makes it onto the top 10.
Okay, let's look at the chat.
Catch up. Let's see. I love Onyx as well. My problem is having him stand properly, and the weapon's kind of tough to have as a bow. Shockwave can't be a girl because according to him, they're extinct.
Honestly, goated comment. Oh man, that made me laugh.
It's the same design between Combiner Wars and 86 Devi. Yep. CJ, Alita! Evie says Alita has great posability. Yeah, she does. I only just got her, as you know, Crony. Yeah, Ironhide, I saw you put photos of her in the chat. She does look really good. Blue Streak. Yes, I'm actually working on a custom figure for her, mixing her with a legacy mold. Ooh! Crispot. They can't make a Transformers figure perfect. I don't think it's easy to make one. No, it's not.
They can. They did it this year.
Does this Alita one fit into the Alita one evolution chart you have for the Cronyverse? So, no, it's just straight up replacing Legacy with no explanation. The only quote-unquote evolution I have is when she's a jet, because that's a pretty drastic change to go from a jet to a land vehicle.
Yeah, we don't acknowledge changing figures in the War Chronicles universe, as some of you are painfully aware with Soundwave.
Striker, why are you holding back the urge to bee-scream me? Don't you dare bee-scream me. Y'all about to tick off all the Shockwave as female fans out there. It's just because of the bust. That's the only reason. I hope they remake Legacy Prime RC and make a Voyager Transformers Prime Optimus. Oh, that'd
You know what
be
they
cool.
need to remake is they need to remake freaking Bulkhead, because they screwed over Bulkhead so much.
Yeah, and his entire chest is made of clear plastic, so I feel like, yeah.
I feel like they somehow screwed over Breakdown less, despite the fact that Breakdown was the second one to come out.
Mm-hmm.
which I know Hasbro like dedicates molds to certain characters, and the character that they designed the mold for isn't always the first to come out. But come on, Hasbro, what is with making characters and their mortal enemies the same mold that year?
Phoenix asked, what's the Chrony Sierra lore on Soundwave? None, we just keep replacing them till we find a Soundwave that's our favorite.
Spoiler alert, 86 Soundwave is on pre-order, and he may or may not be showing up in a future stop motion for the Chronyverse.
I did check the Walmart for prices of her, and I was like, nah, I'm not paying that price. Walmart has already gone to the new pricing. Amazon, at the time I bought Alita, was still on the old pricing, so I bought her on Amazon. Honestly, reissue first edition versions, fair enough. Breakdown might get getting screwed over is not a surprise. Sentinel Prime is probably on the list, probably at number 6. Sierra just unlocked his perspective end arc.
Hey, I don't hate on all Transformers figures. There are some I genuinely love. It's just that the figures that War Chronicles loves are figures I generally tend to not like.
See, honestly, I've been holding off on Bulkhead out of fear. Oh no, Soundwave superior. I consider Legacy Bulkhead more of a G1 Bulkhead. That's fair.
That's fair, but the fact that they called him a Prime
because he's an
off.
uncharismatic boar. Hey, nobody calls Soundwave uncharismatic. JK, low key, I'm gonna turn eBay over Amazon or Walmart. Fair enough. Target, my goat, staying at original prices. Target is goated.
Yeah, and also Target has a thing where you can get a gift card at 10% off. The secret to getting a lot of Transformers. It's an automatic 10% off right off the top, and then you get our sales.
Mm-hmm.
All right, so my number 10 is actually one I wasn't intending on buying originally, but I found them on sale, like a lot of these figures, and I was like, why the heck not? And it really genuinely surprised me. It's Alpha Trion. Bro has no right to have this wonky of proportions, kind of weird articulation, but still be such a good figure. There's no reason he should be like this. He has no wrist articulation. He's got the weirdest head I've seen. It's not in a ball joint. It's on like some sort of weird peg right here. So when he looks up, he does this. But it's also really good. And also Covenant of Primus. It says Till R1 right here. I did not look this up. I am actually an expert in ancient Cybertronian. Do not ask. The book is awesome. I don't have the quill on me at the moment, but like this guy had no reason to be as fantastic as he is, for the price he is. Like there's just no way he should be like this, but he somehow is. The only thing I have against this figure, besides maybe the lack of wrist articulation, is that this Autobot symbol is supposed to come out, and I cannot get mine out for the life of me. It's not like I'd ever take it out. I'm just upset that I can't do it. Alright, I'm gonna keep that one short and sweet.
Alright, chat catch up. Alright, if only Target could stock their damn Marvel Legends exclusive. Yeah, no.
Yeah, I don't think
really?
that's happening.
A good boomer in this day and age? So I don't know why they couldn't have named Legacy RC2 Velocity. They should have. I really love that figure better than Prima, honestly. Mr. Trion.
Mr. Trion, love it.
For some reason, Alpha Trion reminds me of Transformers movie version of Dumbledore. For real, though.
Oh, honestly, yeah. But Trion came first.
Alpha Trion, goated figure. Like that Quillen book. Alpha Trion is the goat. I didn't put him down the whole day when I got him. I can't wait to get a DNA kit for him. Cog the Ghost, I'm tempted to try to figure out Cybertronian just for fun. I've done that with Star Wars Arbesh. I'm fairly fluent in reading Star Wars Arbesh alphabet. Steelstorm, the Target I work at has switched over to new prices and it hurts. Not like I can never get a figure because my Target is one of the few places that consistently has new figures, so they're all gone. I'm probably writing fan fiction in that book of his. He's like, so Optimus and Megatron were more than just brothers.
No, we're not starting that.
That is fan fiction in a nutshell. Even though they're staying at original price, my Targets are so bland, bro. Our Targets
keep getting the frickin' Nemesis Prime, but never the Soundwave.
They got the
sick of
Soundwave,
it.
We just didn't get it.
We keep missing the Soundwave every single time.
Actually, Prima is not in my top 10. I want to like him, but I can't. It's Ironhide. They still have some legacy in Earthspark, Brushfire said.
Oh my gosh.
Oh gosh.
I'm sorry, Brushfire. Like, I'm
CJ,
genuinely
no,
sorry.
not the Mega Op.
Okay. We should get off topic from the Mega Op like pretty immediately. All right, guys. We're not gonna go into that this stream. Maybe a future stream. Definitely not. War Chronicles. What was your number 9?
Well, I started my number 10, so you have a chance to start off here on the number 9 pick.
Oh.
Putting you on the spot there, I know.
Oh. All right. Because no, let's just go back and forth. Honestly, that makes it a little bit less complicated. That's fine.
Back and forth? Okay.
Back and forth. Go ahead.
Okay. So, in the number 9 place, I have my newly acquired Christmas figure. This is Age of the Prime's Wreck and Doom Iron Fist. And honestly, I just really have so much love for this Hound mold. Even though I never caught the Hound, I've gotten the Orion packs and I've gotten the Iron Fist, and honestly, both fantastic figures. Got a bit of bulk to them. They're fairly solid. They have good articulation, though. I do wish Iron Fist's head was a little bit bigger, so he was a bit more comic accurate. More like what Crosshair Productions was going for with his Ascension Verse Iron Fist, but honestly, he's still a really awesome figure, and I really do love the character in Last Stand of the Wreckers. But yeah, he's solid, he's pretty good, and that's how he made it into the top 10.
You had so little to say about that one. You're giving me no time to do what I'm trying to do over here.
I'm sorry, okay? They can just stare at Iron Fist's
No.
beautiful
Okay,
mug,
catch up with chat for a second.
Catch up with the chat. Mega Up slowly emerging, lol. Imagine actually getting anything in your target besides Bumblebees and Devastation Primes.
I know, no. I'm so tired.
Oh, King Bumblebee TV, welcome in. Hey, that's that Iron guy. I do not own that. Yes, Iron Fist. Hound mold is peak. It really is.
We
What's
have
the rest of his
every
name
version
again?
of the Hound mold besides Hound himself, and it's kind of sad.
That's cool. Isn't that just a Siege Hound retool and recolor? It is, yes. Y'all's sibling energy is amazing to watch. Why, thank you.
Thank you.
We're just existing. So yeah, this is our daily existence. King Bumblebee, I'm holding Yellow Park Megatron right now. Oh, that's awesome.
Honestly, I want to get into YOLO parks, but at the same time, I'm like, I don't have time.
Mhm.
I want to get more into like the large AMK blockies.
Mhm.
Those are blockies.
Brokies. Let's see. There's 2 Iron Fists from Transformers and Marvel. Maybe they're related. Nope, definitely not related. Got the original Siege Hound figure this year. He's up there as the best deluxe in Generations. Blue Streak. Iron Fist, my boy, favorite figure of the year. He's the character I relate most to in IDW. Did you shoot yourself in the head with a brain-seeking bullet?
I ask you to watch Perspective Ends Iron Fist video. It will ruin the character for you.
No,
it
hurts because he's right, but I don't want him to be
so
right.
True, and it ruined the character for me in so many ways. But also, it was hilarious.
Mhm. Okay, let's see. The yellow cash cow must be stopped no matter the cost. I assume we're referring to Bumblebee there. Remember when they released Detritus? Yeah. Oh, we do have Detritus. Detritus is a good figure. I don't think I'm gonna get him though. You should. And actually, the Carnivac is really nice too.
Are we talking about the Detritus or are we talking about Iron Fist?
I think Iron Fist. And people were losing their minds. I know I have the original mold, but I need a new one. All Hail Megatron, or not All Hail Megatron. It's AMK Megatron is amazing. I almost want to make a custom Earth Sparkalita using the Hound mold. That'd be really cool. Yeah, they changed Iron Fist's name as set because of Marvel. Well, I mean, Fistotron is his, like, pen name that he writes his Wreckers fan fiction under, so... Yeah.
I just love listening to people botch that name on the internet.
Mm-hmm.
When the reveals came out for it, I could not find a person alive who could say that name correctly.
Mm-hmm. YOLO Park Megatron's an amazing figure, and only YOLO figure I have at the moment. I want Starscream, don't have him yet. Why does Hasbro keep reusing Siege Megatron mold for 2 packs? It's a decent figure, but it's not that good. Blue Streak.
Honestly,
LMAO,
if you get me started on that, I will be here for an hour.
Detritus is peak, not gonna lie. I actually have Iron Fist as part of my Team Prime in my AU. That would be awesome, actually. What was the Fistotron figure retool of again? Siege Hound. He was a retool of Siege Hound.
Okay, I'm back. I'm back.
You're back? You ready?
Yep,
Okay.
I'm ready. I had to get something ready for later in the top 10.
Alright, so we're ready for the number 9 figure?
Alright, number 9 figure of the year for me. This guy. The, let's put him back here. Transformers Devastation Ground Soldier. We have 3 of these now, right? I got 2, you got 1. Honestly, goated figures. There's nothing else I can say. There's something about having the Run Amok mold without the clear plastic that just lends itself so well. The back cleans up decently well. The cell shading on the windshield right here is fantastic. I just love the look and feel of this guy so much. And his accessories aren't bad. I don't have the sword on me, but I might be able to find one real quick.
One of them has a sword. Check the other 2 that are back there behind Jetfire.
Behind Jetfire? Oh. It's overall such a solid figure. I have no, issues with it. It's not, the best figure of the year, but at the same time, I don't really take issue with almost anything that they're going for here. And I'm a huge fan of the Devastation games. Huge. Second favorite Transformers game of all time.
He's broken 2 controllers from dodging so much in the upper difficulties of that game.
Because I beat the game in every single difficulty.
Not with every single character in every single difficulty.
That's what I'm currently working on. I'm just scared of using Bumblebee. So, very, very, very good figures. The fake wheels in the back of the ankles right here for the heels is honestly a fantastic choice, and I love that they did it. And then they hid the actual other set of wheels back here. A nice design choice. I actually got this before I got Run Amok. Run Amok I did get this year due to his re-release at Target. And I will get him out just because I can kind of rank him in the same way. The only reason Run Amok is not up here and the Decepticon Ground Soldier is because this doesn't tab in for me. See? It doesn't have any stain power or tab power right there, and it's probably due to the clear plastic. But honestly, having this mold with no clear plastic, fantastic. Love this figure. If you can pick them up, I think they're on clearance at Targets right now. Honestly, just do yourself a favor, pick up a 2-pack of these. You may hate the Earthrise Seeker, but honestly, it's one of the best versions of that mold as well. It's not in either of our top 10, I don't think, but honestly, it's a good figure.
You may also know these guys as Decepticons Randy and Ben from Autovember Day 4 Challenge. If not, I won't spoil it for you, but you should watch it if you like these dudes.
And then we got this guy.
Yeah, because
We
have
have a
so
lot
many
of them. Also, the colors on them are just fantastic. I cannot wait.
Beautiful colors.
I hope next year that they make the Ground Soldier Commander and then the just the regular Seeker that's in red.
Save your picks so we can display all of our picks in a row at the end. Like your top 10 picks. Keep them somewhere. Yeah, okay. Alright. Chat catch up. Let's go. Siege Megatron, yada yada. Honestly, knowing the Hasbro is making Earthspark figures, that might happen. It's the only Megs mold they've had access to for a while. Speaking of which, give us leader class IDW Megs. Would kill for that, specifically the B2 Bomber Megs, that's black and purple. I need to start editing the video you voice synchroning, but after the stream, copy that. Maybe Studios really better than the Runaboys. I think you answered that question already. I want that figure. Giggle Fizz, Elite Boingnania reference. I haven't watched that Boingnania video. I need to watch that. Cool, I own him. Love the colors on this guy. Color on Ground Soldier is peak. For all y'all who complain about Megs repaints, be glad y'all get low or new molds each wave. Legends only ever gets 2 new bucks a wave. I'm not complaining, but still. No, I've seen the state of Marvel Legends these days. Then what's the greatest Transformers game of all time? Still Fall of Cybertron.
Fall of Cybertron is the greatest Transformers game of all time. Devastation is the second best. Fall of Cybertron, I love the story, I love the gameplay. The Grimlock mission is peak.
That's part of what makes him a Grimlock fan. I love tie-in movie games. I played Devastation. It's not my favorite.
Okay, to answer why Fall of Cybertron is our favorite, I checked out Fall of Cybertron at my local library back at time around 2015. And that is what got us back into Transformers collecting. So the reason that we are sitting with you guys here today is because of that game.
I want Run Amok, I like the Seeker though. Yeah, the Seeker is pretty good. The 2-pack version of the Seeker specifically is peak.
Mm-hmm.
I can never understand how anyone says clear plastic makes a figure feel more premium. It doesn't.
They do? That's a thing people say?
I actually like the Earthrise Seeker, not gonna lie. Yes, my boys. And I know some people probably would crash out at me saying because some reason people don't like them.
I think
Didn't
they're
they
decent.
have crap knee articulation. They're pretty good about
They're
knee
okay. The
articulation.
waist articulation's what's missing, and the wrist.
Mm-hmm. What figure might be? Where can I play Fall of Cybertron?
You have a PlayStation 3 or an Xbox 360?
Yeah, we literally keep the old system around just so we can torture it into playing Fall of Cybertron.
Hey, Marvel Legends is still amazing, just pointing that out.
It ain't on Steam. Yeah.
Yeah, funny
And
enough.
I'm watching Top 10 Figures 2025. I'm filming my Top 10 Figures 2025 while watching the stream. Coincidence? I think not. Thank you. So many people I know say Devastation is better, but it makes no sense. FOC Grimlock is peak Grimlock. I wish that's how Greg Berger always voiced Grimlock.
Same,
You
same,
should
man.
react to your viewers' videos sometime. I should.
That would be really fun, actually.
I only own one Earthrise Seeker, though. Neither Sierra. Yeah, Sierra. A certain YouTuber named after a TF bounty hunter put that out. Oh, Dr. Lockdown. Yeah, I've heard about him. And some people are starting to believe that. I have Earthrise Starscream about to get Ramjet, and I love the mold. Isn't the best, but I really like him. Sketchy. Hey, Sketchy, welcome in.
All right, so caught up with chat. War Chronicles, next choice.
My number 8 choice. Okay. Ooh, that's tough. For my number 8 choice, let's see. Oh, this is tough. Alright, for my number 8 choice, I would like to nominate Wasp. He is adorable. And I know that's not the only reason to like him, but girl brain looks at figure looks adorable. Girl brain likes.
Honestly, I would hate this figure if I got him at full price because he is just the smallest thing. But since I didn't get him at full price, I think he's awesome.
Yeah. His head articulation is fantastic. Overall, his articulation in general is fantastic for how small he is. Like, this is him next to, say, Widowmaker. These are the same price point, but he's so small and yet so solid for such a small boy.
The only thing I really dislike about this figure, for me personally, I don't know if you've ever transformed him before War Chronicles, but that clear chest piece scares the heck out of me. Trying to get into place, like he compresses so much into his vehicle mode, it's kind of scary to try to get that clear plastic in.
I do really love this head, how it can look.
Bumblebot not get away with ruining Wasp life. Honestly, I am not a big fan of Waspinator as a figure in comparison to Wasp. Wasp is just overall a better figure, and I think that just has to do with the mold. I feel like Waspinator, while a decent figure from Kingdom, is not as good as this Legacy United mold, I believe is what it originally was.
Kingdom's had some hits and misses, honestly.
Kingdom had some hits and misses, but not as many hits and misses as just overall at Legacy, because Legacy... Yes, Wasp did come out in 2025. He was part of the new wave for Age of the Primes. He was one of the only recolors of the entirety of 2025 for Age of the Primes. I think the other ones were Grimlock, and Flatline, and maybe one more or two more. There weren't that many repaints this year, all that to say, at least in the Age of the Primes line.
Yeah, he's adorable. He has good articulation, and you can just have cards.
I will say, there are some figures on this list that did not come out in 2025 that were purchased in 2025 that War Chronicles and I are still playing on this list.
Yeah, this is our 2025 haul, not necessarily figures that came out in 2025.
So number 8.
So that is my number 8 pick. Say bye, Wasp. Bye.
Okay, my number 8 pick is actually a figure I wasn't expecting much from, but was genuinely surprised when he came. This is, correct me if I'm wrong, I think this is Armada.
I think so.
No, wait, no, this is Cybertron.
Cybertron. Okay.
This is Cybertron Sideways. Walmart exclusive, never actually showed up in store. I just actually ordered him online because he just popped up one day while I was scrolling. And honestly, I don't regret anything about this figure. I love the gimmick of the changing symbol right here, if I can remember how to do it right off the top of my head. One moment, please. Yeah, I love the gimmick of the changing symbol here. There we go. And I'm not a big, like, Armada and Cybertron and Energon watcher. I've never even seen the shows. But I just love the design of this guy. He's slender. He looks menacing. I hear that he's, like, a guy who, like, swaps sides, tries to stir up chaos for Unicron or whatever. Like, he is just such a neat figure. And not one I was expecting to love as much as I did.
Mm-hmm.
I think we forgot to catch up with the chat after Wasp, so let's catch up with the chat for this one. You can keep him on screen for a minute.
Yeah, I'm gonna put him like right up against the screen.
Okay.
Don't focus on his boobs, focus on his head. There we go.
Just a chess piece, what the heck?
Let's see. Yada yada, peak B mold, lens transformation, big fat finger struggling wasp, which we saw more of him animated. Found interesting you made Inferno a traitor. Honestly, that was just because Inferno is a very traditional looking Autobot. He looks like a good guy. He's big and blocky and red. He just looks like what you would expect a good and noble Autobot to look like. So that was a big factor in making him the traitor.
I will say, guys, that War Chronicles in her original script was like killing off and making so many characters betray things and whatever. And I'm like, you need to tone it down a little bit. We're going to run out of figures before you actually run out of stories. So Inferno was kind of the one that was like, okay, whatever. Don't care what happens to Inferno.
Kingdom Cyclonus is amazing. Yeah, we actually haven't picked that one up. That one does look really
We have
cool,
Ferric, but the mold degradation on that particular figure is not great.
I washed my PS3 in the sink for a power wash, but for some reason it stopped working. Flatline looks fire though. Got him recently and I'm awaiting the delivery. Ultra Magnus and TFA Nemesis were AOTP. Yes, they were. I wanted to kick Wasp because a ladybug bit me this evening. Ladybugs bite? Ladybugs still exist. Ladybugs! I thought they were extinct.
Please don't do that voice ever again.
Yep. Where I live, especially down south where I live. He's in my top 5. He's actually number 2.
Oh,
nice.
whoa.
When this figure come out again, Cybertron Sideways this year. Armada Sideways is purple. Oh, that's the other one.
That's the one they're coming out with, yeah.
The way they did Sideways and Armada was not that great, TBH. Fair enough. Motorcycle, the Moto Boob. I mean, he was awesome in Armada. He was not utilized to his fullest potential. I won't spoil it unless y'all want to watch it. Or don't, or rather. Don't focus on his boobs is the first thing I heard when I joined the stream. Hell of a way to start things off. I was trying to focus the camera and it was focusing on
Cyclonus is a gamble since he yellows.
True.
Still have not encountered, despite all the figures we own, any yellowing.
I think it's because we keep them in bins. I think it's the exposure to air.
Yeah, like literally we have some of the most infamous figures for yellowing. We have G-Axis, we have Siege Soundwave. We have quite a few figures that are known to yellow. I think the only really infamous one we don't have is we don't have Starscream from Shattered Glass.
Let's see.
But you might not care, but Red Alert would care. Don't do that to Red Alert.
Yes, apparently ladybugs do bite. Didn't realize till it happened. Sideways was really good. He dethroned Soulless for my favorite deluxe.
Nah, fair enough.
Brushfire got a dip. Bye. Alright, bye Brushfire. Have a good night. My Cyclonus has not yellowed. Well, that's good.
Yeah. Alright.
This is your
War Chronicles.
right?
Yes. So you're on 7.
I'm on 7. So,
Dang it!
we got this little feller. Gears.
That was gonna be my number 7.
See, that's why I told you could go first on some of them if you wanted to.
No, that's fine. I'm sticking to my guns.
Okay. So, this is an awesome Gears. He looks a lot better than the cartoon Gears.
Really just because of the faceplate, honestly.
Faceplates and visors are peak on Transformers. You can fight me on this, but I don't think anyone will. But he looks very cool compared to his G1 counterpart. And honestly, I didn't expect much from this little mold, but like this guy can pose a lot.
And he's surprisingly stable while doing it. His transformation is also pretty fun to flip back and forth.
Wrist rotation.
I mean,
like, he's tiny, but he has so much potential. He's awesome, and his colors are beautiful. Like, this is like an Optimus Prime type red, but then this blue is like this really nice shade of like true blue, but it's a light blue. And overall, he's just aesthetically extremely pleasing, super duper fun to mess with. And for such a small figure, he has a lot to offer. I'll let you stare at him for a moment while we play catch up with the chat. Hey, let's see. The OG Siege Soundwave didn't yellow, the Legacy reissue did. Loki, I'm probably gonna dip for right now. Hasta luego. Alright, have a good night, Phoenix.
Later,
Phoenix. Can't
Phoenix.
leave his cable relays without something happening. I'm still mad that GX's Yellow is hoping for a gray and orange repaint soon. My poor Shatterglass Starscream, I'm actually trying to customize him based on Crosshair Productions' design. I love Crosshair Productions' design, it's so cool. I never found Gears, I'm so sad.
The fact that he's still in our Walmarts, I think. Like, literally, he came and, like, he was just on shelves for, like, half the year. And they were, like, 10 of him just on every Walmart shelf.
Mm-hmm. This Gears looks goated. So glad they released this figure. Gears looks cool. I probably won't get him. His pulleys squeak all the time. Still don't know why they put so much effort into freaking Gears.
I know. It kind
I'm not
of...
gonna lie, the colors pop more on this Gears than the Legacy mold.
Oh, yeah,
And
definitely.
the green more on Retro Gears, my favorite deluxe of the year. Okay, so we're just gonna do this just because. What did you do to Gears? You turned him nice. I like being a slave.
No. I can't do War Chronicles voices. They're really bad. Alright, my number 7 for this year is actually one that I love the figure. I just can't put him any higher for one reason. Like, I love this figure out of the box, but I cannot put him higher. And it's for one reason, and one reason only. He is freaking boring. Bro's got some of the best articulation and some of the best hand feel. His head sculpt and color scheme is some of the most boring stuff I have ever seen out of a Transformer. There is no interest to him whatsoever, with the exception of the tiny little blue points on his chest and legs. But, like, if he had just maybe even a different head sculpt with, like, a faceplate, if he looked even a fraction of what the DNA design upgrade kit looked like, he would probably be in the top 5 or top 3. He's that good. He's a fantastic figure. I love everything about him. I mean, the only thing that he maybe has it's not super great is his wheels and the shins look a little bit weird, but hey, at least they tried to do something to cover up the shins back here. They didn't just, like, stick the wheels on the side and, like, hey, here's your hollow shins. But there's just, outside of the lack of paint and the head sculpt, there's nothing wrong with this figure. He poses, okay, well, actually, I lied. Transformation can be a little bit of a pain sometimes. But other than that, he's great. Also, Hasbro, when are we getting a Transformers Prime version of all the relics? Make it like a weapons pack, kind of like you did with the G1, like Megatron Mason, whatever. Because I would love like a Transformers Prime scale Star Saber and Forge, maybe a Spark Extractor. That would be amazing. Hasbro, please, I'm begging you.
The little phase shifter that can clamp on like some certain kinds of wrists.
Or just like, you know, go into like the little port. All right, let's catch up with chat.
All right, chat, catch up. I can do that Ironhide line.
Mhm.
I always think of Toy Story when I see a figure on a shelf. BRB gonna grab smart supplies. Stealthbot, it me! Yes, for those of you who don't know, Stealthbot does voice Prima in my stop motion universe. You can find him in Autovember Day 23 Ancient. Stealthbot, wait, I'm boring? No, you are very awesome. Just the figure is
itself
aesthetically boring.
is aesthetically boring.
Hello, Stealth-a-Bow. Stealth-a-Bro. I'd like being a slave. Well, on Nightbeat, lol. We're having a watch party in my server. Oh, thank you, Nightbeat.
Nice.
I love some TFP relics. The upcoming smokescreen is coming with the phase shifter. Awesome.
Oh, it
Is
is?
he coming with hands, though? I've only seen him with the gun hands, and I'm worried he's not going to come with hands.
I'm worried about that chest piece, man. It looks wrong.
Mm-hmm. We need more modern TFP figures.
Agreed. Smokescreen is a step in the right direction. Whether or not he is right, we'll see. I'm almost tempted to buy Prima to customize him and give him color and light. Honestly, you should, man.
Mm-hmm.
Have you ever seen those customs that add gold to Prima's color scheme? Makes him look 10 times better. I agree. War Chronicles and I have talked about it in the past, but we're really just not the type of people who like to customize figures because figures are so expensive that we don't want to ruin figures that we already have. Unless it's like a figure we'd really hate or we got for really cheap, we consider it, but we've never customized our figures before. We just keep them exactly as they are.
Mm-hmm. They'll have to be planning to retool Smokescreen to a Prime B. I don't know about that. I don't know how I feel about that.
People were saying a Prime Knockout, maybe. A new one.
I mean, that wouldn't be so bad.
I honestly still think that Prime Knockout should be made from the Widowmaker mold.
Yeah, because these shoulders are 1000% knockout.
Just don't make the waist quite as thin, and honestly, and adjust the head, and honestly, you would have a pretty decent knockout right there.
Yeah, this is a more accurate knockout than the knockout we got.
Yeah. I really like Prima, but I do not like his head sculpt. I don't know why they went for the head sculpt. They could have based off TFP. Yeah, I like Prima how he is, honestly. I'm back!
Husband mentioned. I want a modern TFPB. I bought the first edition a few weeks ago and he's great, but he needs an update. True.
Honestly, yeah. Alright, so,
That's your, what, number 7?
yeah, so you're at number 6.
I'm at number 6. Alright. So in the number 6 place, we have Mr. Nuh-uh himself, Sentinel Prime. He is a great figure. He has lovely paint apps, except I think the gold is a little, well, the yellow is a little not gold enough. He has lovely paint apps. He has awesome gimmicks. He is a little fiddly in weird places, but considering that they did so much to make the gimmicks work without compromising most of his articulation, like, Bro can still look up despite having a faceplate down in his chest that's attached to his neck. Like, that's dedication right there. But, like, the gimmicks are kind of awesome.
Oh, Q Wheeljack mold for Knockout. Honestly, that's not a bad idea.
That is not a bad idea at all.
I don't own Q Wheeljack because I really dislike that design. Anyway, sorry.
But his all the little flipping out panels, pretty darn awesome. Like, honestly, I think Sentinel said it best himself. I don't know, I'm pretty great. I'm gonna flip down his faceplate so you can see.
I think the gimmicks of this figure are so underrated. Like, he comes with the cannons, he comes with the faceplate, like a flip-up faceplate. How often do we have that? The engineering that went into that is actually very impressive, and how they chose to go about the design is very impressive. Honestly, I'm not the biggest fan of the figure, but the gimmick factor, 10 out of 10.
I do think he's extremely photogenic, especially in the face. Like, every time I've shot stop motion with this guy, I've just looked at him and I've gone, this is the face of, like, a leader. Like, this is giving, like, photogenic movie star vibes, and it's just very on brand for Sentinel.
I'm not gonna lie, chat. I'm looking at the figures that we have left. I'm scared that War Chronicles will put my number 3 lower, so I wouldn't get to put him in my number 3.
I'm not gonna try.
But
to
we are getting into
deliberately
top 5.
sabotage you.
All right. Chat, catch up while I get my number 6.
All right, let's see. Sorry, I heard my boy. Let's go. I was either gonna say Prime Knockout can be made from Widow or Q Wheeljack. Mr. Nuh-uh, LMAO. I don't have any Transformers 1 figures besides Mainline B and Studio Series Optimus. My only issue with Sentinel's how his shoulders are set up. His shoulders are a little weird. They're a little funky to move, like in stop motion. But, other than that, my favorite custom figure right now is my RC based on the Terminator crossover comics. I use the Alita mold with the Earthrise head painted her face pink. Nice. You do not want Q to be used for Knockout. Bro, I'm floored. I didn't even know he came with hip guns. Bro just said, I'm gonna turn an Energon bulkhead now. Church, ding ding church. Nice. I like Sentinel. I understand the dislike look for Q, but the transformation of the car are quite nice. I know a few people customized it into a Takara Lost Age figure with Bumblebee Wheeljack head. This guy in the movie perfectly treaded the line between someone I would almost trust and someone I would hate. Also, I like how Sentinel has a COVID mode.
Honestly.
I go to get something to drink and I come back and I immediately see Sentinel. I'm sorry you got a Sentinel jump scare. No.
Alright, chat, so here's the deal. I was thinking about putting this number 6 for me? Yeah.
Yeah.
I was thinking about putting Flatline at number 6. I'm not gonna lie. However, there's something wrong with the plastic feel in comparison to the original. I like the design of Flatline better, but you can't beat the plastic feel of Red Alert. Straight out of the box, he was one of the most solid figures, and while I don't think he has the best head sculpt, I'm willing to overlook it because the transformation is really fun. I like the swappable hands. The color scheme is great. The light piping in the back of the head is actually pretty neat. It's kind of hard to see right now because we have lights coming from all sides. I love the flip out shoulder cannon. That thing is fantastic. He has storage for all of his like little extra accessories. And I get that Flatline has all of that too, but there's something wrong with the plastic feel. It feels just a little bit cheaper than Red Alert, despite coming out later. I actually had that same reaction when I got the War for Cybertron Thundercracker out of the box. I was like, wow, he feels a lot cheaper than Starscream, despite being newer. So, despite the fact that they came out in the same year, I think Red Alert is just better just because he wins out in hand feel. Honestly, that is the main reason for putting Red Alert over Flatline. But the mold of Red Alert, peak mold, honestly. Hasbro knocked it out of the park with Wave 1 for Age of the Primes.
Mm-hmm.
Knocked it out of the park. Alright, let's catch up. Does Sentinel wings get in the way when filming?
No, actually they really don't. And they're actually extremely expressive. In Autovember Day 9 Rage, I actually was really happy with how I got to use the wings to help express Sentinel's rage. Red Alert, woo, woo, woo. I need a Red Alert. Bro, Red Alert's head sculpt is the coolest ever. It's super cool. I don't know, I just really like it. The joints on Flatline are way too tight to move. I fear the day I animate him.
Honestly, our Red Alert is tighter than the Flatline.
Mm-hmm. I have both Flatline, Red Alert, and I love both.
Yeah.
I did Ironhide Gears, like, if y'all want to hear it, it's after the list, it's on the voice acting channel. Nice. By the way, is one of Flatline's forearms longer than the other? I don't think so.
No, I think it's the illusion of the fist being a little bit weird because it's detachable.
Yeah. This guy looks like RoboCop. I love the look of this figure.
He does look like RoboCop. I didn't realize that. That head sculpt is very RoboCop.
Does he talk like Arnold Schwarzenegger? I can't
Wait,
do Arnold Schwarzenegger.
Arnold Schwarzenegger isn't RoboCop.
No, sorry, that's Terminator.
Oh
That's
my
bad.
gosh! I'm sorry, guys. I'm sorry. We might have to
Not
end
my
the
War for
stream right there.
Cybertron.
That was bad. I'm sorry.
Somehow my War for Cybertron Thundercracker ended up better than my Starscream in terms of QC. Gotta head to bed, gotta wake up early for work. Hope everyone has an awesome night. Alright, have a good night, Blue Streak. Have a good day at work tomorrow. Only issue with Red Alert is the lack of a spare hand.
Yeah, agreed.
Low-key, this mold's only flaw is how tight his arm joints are.
Which honestly is not the
Awesome work.
worst problem to have.
No, he doesn't talk like Hardy.
Keep up the awesome work. Thank you.
Alright.
Oh my gosh.
So, my number 5 pick, because I'm not a plastic quality snob.
I'm not a snob. It's a legitimate issue. Chat, I need you to back me up on this. This is a legitimate issue to have with a figure.
But, I think aesthetically, he looks better than Red Alert. So
I'm
he's
not
going to my
saying
number
he-
5 spot.
I'm not saying he doesn't. I think he does look better than Red Alert. I 100% agree with you on that. But I think that he's also not as great in the plastic feeling department.
I really don't care enough about that compared to how good this man looks.
Honestly valid. I don't have too much to say about it because I kind of already gushed over the Red Alert mold. It's just this, but black and red. Color scheme wise, it's better. Faceplate is better.
It's super
Light piping is
menacing.
awesome.
Let me get it to focus on, there we go, on his face. But yeah, no, I just think he's the more aesthetic version of Red Alert. And also I'm a big fan of black and red as a color combo in general, so a lot of this is just aesthetic preference from me, in addition to everything that 28 just said about how he likes the feel of the Red Alert. So yeah, not too much to say about this one. So we'll catch up with the chat real quick. Alright, let's see. This is voiced by Brian Dobson. That would be Peter Weller, who does RoboCop. I don't know who Peter Weller is. Oh, the Skeletor guy. Okay.
Okay.
Bro just pulled out the same figure in a different font. Flatline, woo, 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 doesn't hit the same. I like Flatline more, sorry, I agree. I don't know if plastic quality is an issue at this point. Hello, hey Prince, how you doing?
Hey Prince.
I gotta admit, Flatline does look more like a femme. Kind of, but like, also, I think it's just the narrow lower body.
I think it's just the black that makes it look more slim. Howdy, Prince. Oh gosh.
Hang on, I got it. Just like that head looks really feminine. I can see what you mean just because of the way the faceplate angles, but like, I feel like the upper half of the head.
Peter Weller voices the Dark Knight Returns Batman. Oh, nice.
Tell me you're not ending the stream yet. Oh no, this is my 5th figure out of my top 10. Hello, Princess Productions. Do y'all see it too? Transformers, not War Chronicles when she calls her bro plastic quality stuff. That's one of my favorite head sculpts on a Transformers figure ever. Why did it autocorrect? I cannot see Flatline looking femme anymore. Don't blame me. Blame the motion of the J.
Alright, we're getting into.
This is your 5th figure.
This is my 5th figure, so this is number 5 for me. We're getting into some of the good stuff here. We're gonna go with one of the biggest figures in our collection.
Can you fit him in frame?
Yes.
Yes, okay.
Commander Class Skylinks. I know he didn't come out this year. Don't come after me. I got him off eBay for like pretty much close to market price. He was brand new in the box. So, I mean, sorry, he wasn't brand new in the box. He was used, but he had all of his accessories, blast effects. Didn't smell like smoke like some of the other things I bought off eBay. Look at you, Marvel Legends collectors. And he just, there's something about holding this guy and the telescoping neck and the fact that he like comes apart. It just feels like a commander class that's worth the price of a commander class. Some figures, nothing against commander class Optimus Prime, but it sometimes feels hard to justify that price when he's really an overly engineered figure, like a slightly more expensive leader figure with a trailer that adds an extra $40. And do not tell me that Roller adds any worth. No one cared about Roller in the show. No one cared that they added him.
Except for Optimus. Optimus cared about Roller.
But Skylinks. Skylinks is just what I want from a commander class figure. He's big, he's imposing, he doesn't have like the greatest articulation in the world, but he's also like a bird lynx thing. Like, he's not meant to have the best articulation. I have seen some people say that he's kind of small, which I agree. A Titan scale Skylinks would be kind of gas. But I really do like the way this commander figure looks and feels. And it's kind of got more of that Siege feeling to it than it does an Earthrise feeling. I don't know if that was just because of the budget.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, that's Skylinks. Let's catch up with chat.
Alright, catch up with the chat. Let's see. We're not gender swapping Flatline, stop it. You didn't answer my question. Is the stream still staying? Yes, the stream is still staying. Flatline and Burnout do look great together. Yeet. eBay. Optimus Prime. Everyone say it with me. eBay. Cat, bird, dragon, narcissist. Always forget how big this guy is. Ouch, Sierra with the Marvel Legends collector call out. Direct attack.
Not saying, but
Skylinks 2025.
I'm not gonna lie.
Who the F is Roller? He's Optimus Prime's little mini buggy that sits in his trailer.
Hang on, I think I might actually have access to the trailer.
Poor Roller, lol. There's only one commander. My stomach dropped being called out like that, is what Stryker said.
Hey. I'm not saying every Marvel Legends collector is. Just like every Marvel Legends collector on eBay, for some reason smokes. I don't know what it is. But like everyone that's selling
Found
on
this
eBay,
haphazardly. Hey Retro, welcome in. Unless you're a G1er, they care about roller. Where the F did retro come from? Skylinks looks fine, probably won't get. Oh boy, roller slander in the year of our Lord and Savior 2025. Yikes. Skylinks is cool, but I'm so broke, so no. The flag gets roller in 2025 is crazy.
Roller.
I don't care.
That is roller.
I know who roller is, by the way. I was talking about how nobody knows about roller. Nobody cares about roller. It's not they don't know, it's just like, who
Roller.
cares about this guy? Who
Roller.
cares? Only Optimus.
Why?
And Optimus valued his life over Bumblebee's. That's all I know.
Striker.
I'll say
Oh, I
this
do
to
not
the
disagree.
Day I Die, one of the few things War for Cybertron's show did right was Skylinks' arc.
Oh,
I forgot. Did Skylinks have an arc?
I agree to disagree there, man. Agree to disagree.
Prince Productions that eat them. But selects an import company, Marvel resellers that are smoking that strong shit.
Honestly fair.
What about IDW Roller? Completely different character.
Yeah, we're not even talking about that.
Eat them. Why are we eating them, Prince? Why?
One moment.
I can't even find a Selects Immortal Hulk complete for less than $150. That's crazy. But yeah, I do agree that he is cool. I just think, honestly, I'm not a huge fan of huge figures, and some of that's just because, you know, I do more of the animating than 2A does, so I look at a big figure and I'm like, that's gonna be a pain in the butt to like do the ratchet joints for. Let's see. No, Roller's actually got some incredible lore if you dig into it a bit, and his inclusion in 86 Optimus OP is awesome. That is fair. That is fair. It's cool that they included him. It's a good, like, G1ers are definitely punching the air, and it's very accurate. Although they didn't really use Roller much in the show, so. But they are gonna give him more, like, 86 related stuff in the anniversary thing. It's rumored that it's going to be a battle damage, but still living, thankfully, Optimus that has like the damaged finials, and he has like the hole in his side and like painted on cracks on his windshield, and then he comes with like the piece of orange debris that Megatron like throws into the hole in his side. Because he's too small to be a character, he must get eaten. Yeah, so instead I pre-ordered the Mezco Hulk for $150. Hey, TFP Studios, how you doing? I know Prince is celebrating the fact that I animated something again. Hey, congratulations. I do relate to struggling to buy Marvel Legends figures from eBay and Mercari out of fear of them smelling like smoke. I'm asthmatic, lol, and the price being outrageous. Yeah, we got like an all-new, all-different Avengers Vision on eBay for a good price, but his rubber cape smelled so much like smoke, we had to like spray it and like let it sit out separate from the rest of our figures for a while. Roller's Lord, my understanding about him getting blown up in the first or second episode. That's my understanding too. Ironhide, my only commander is Silverbolt. Well, hey, at least you collected all of the aerial bots. We feared for you. We feared for you, but you did finally get them, so that's good. Then come back randomly in the Evil Autobot episode. That's right. You ain't even posted yet, Retro, so get back to work. We're Spotlight Cop, Retro. Alright, Ironhide Studios said I want to get Onslaught. Yes, I do want to get Onslaught. I think we pre-ordered him already, if I'm not mistaken. Because it's not done. My wallet is long dead at this point. Yeah. No excuses, Retro. Nah. I'm waiting for 2.8 to get back from something. So in the meantime, I'm going to pick my my fourth in the top 10. So let's see. Give me a second to make the choice here. I already know what my top 3 are going to be. I'm trying to figure out who to sneak in the middle. Who should my number 4 pick be? Alright. Let's see. Okay, so for my spotlight my top 10 number 4 pick, I'm choosing TFA Nemesis. Now, his tolerances are a little bit loosey-goosey. There's definitely a little bit of mold degradation that happened from Optimus. But this Nemesis just farms aura. He takes everything that I hated about the G1ification of the TFA Optimus mold and makes it worth it. Especially with the addition of the teal on all of these little portions here, like around the headlights and hands. He just has, like, that. He's a very superior looking evil clone, as far as evil clones go. And let me see if I can find his axe, because he does wear his axe super duper well. And it's telescoping, so you can't go wrong with a telescoping axe. Here it is. But, yeah, telescoping axe. Hold it just like that. Hey, D8, welcome back. That's my number 4 pick.
Oh. I don't have anything to be concerned about then.
But yeah, telescoping axe. He has the articulation to hold it really nicely. And for coming in a 4-pack with a bunch of other dudes, he is honestly one of the standout figures in said 4-pack. He kind of has like ball jointed wrists, they just don't stay up super well. They could though, with a little bit more tightening. I do really think he just has like presence, even if he's not like as big as 86 Optimus. He just has a good amount of like screen presence and very good high contrast paint apps. I'm just gonna settle him here real quick.
I do think he receives a little bit of mold degradation.
That's what I said at the beginning, yeah.
Yeah, he's just a little bit too loose for me.
Fair enough. Alright, let's see. Okay, let's see. What have I missed so far? Mostly where we are in the top 10. This is my number 4 pick for the top 10 so far. We started at 10, we're working our way towards 1. Gosh darn it. Spotlight Cup, 86 Optimus, my favorite commander, even after getting Silverbolt and Magnus. No, we don't speak the forbidden words, War Chronicles. We don't talk about Spotlight Cup. I gave in, but I don't regret getting the aerial bots. There's an all-new, all-different Vision. It's a really, really old Vision. We got it a long time ago, and it was old even when we got it.
Oh, we talking about the one that smelled like smoke?
The one that smelled like smoke, yes. But yeah, there is an all-new, all-different version of Vision. That would be a great time to get 86 Optimus before Sierra calls him, unless he already got picked and I missed it. We got him in 2024, so we're not counting him in this ranking, since this is only the figures that we've copped in 2025. So it does include older figures that we got on like eBay or whatever, but...
Or some re-releases of older figures.
We do not talk about Spotlight Cup. Spotlight Cup must release. As a fan of characters like Skids and Thundercracker, I'm constantly screaming internally when I see the prices of older figures of him. Oh yeah. You need to buy more TFA stuff, War Chronicles. Talk to me when they make the flippin' TFA Black Arachnia, and I will buy her. Until then.
Or TFA Megatron.
I would also take a TFA Alita because she's adorable with her little yellow paint scheme and her little ponytail. Like,
well, let's be honest, she would never
version.
use it because she's too attached to the color pink.
Ah, that's fair. Those colors are gorgeous. Whoops, I mean in COVID mode. One of the best Nemesis figures. I'm rooting to release Spotlight Hoist. It's one of my most wanted figures 2025. Really hope I can get him at some point. Yeah, you should give it a shot. They do, those packs do shelf ones.
It's on
sometimes.
clearance right now on Target.com.
Hang on, I'm trying to catch up with the chat here. I don't own him, I have the Motor Master. Low-key, that Motor Master looks ugly, TFA one. Yeah, I don't understand the mustache. TFA Nemesis was my only Nemesis and might stay that way because he looks so perfect. Prince Production. No! Hee. Honestly, Razorclaw may be my top 10. He's really that good. Looser than he already was. Yeah, he's a little bit looser than... I mean, we don't have the Optimus, so I couldn't tell you, but he's fairly loose. Head sculpt looks fire, it does. Prince, I'm taking over the chat. No, you're not, Prince. Go back and sit in the corner or I'm killing off Bumblebee. Why are you staring at us like that? The greenish turquoise paint apps on Nemesis give him that neat, somewhat undead feeling. Thank you. That's a good way to describe it. Undead.
Very
That's
random.
Crazy. Oh, that
Ed.
thing. TFA Megatron would be fire.
Hey, what's up?
Hello.
Camera's
Camera's facing
facing
over here.
Facing at the shelf. You can't
Yeah,
see anything.
facing the shelf.
That's the shelf right there.
All right, chat. Say hi, Mom.
Hi.
This is the voice of RC, Bubba Marvin.
And also our mom.
I just have to take a quick measurement.
All right, let's see. Keep checking in on the chat. Fun fact: they're called Bucks because of the Bucky Cap mold. Yeah, that makes sense. Yeah, I'll know Bucky Cap mold. I think they use the Bucky Cap mold for a lot of the old Marvel Legends, actually. Especially those ones that like didn't come with a lot. Retro hates TFA Alita. Why do you hate TFA Alita? I mean, she only had like half an episode of screen time. I don't understand.
Honestly,
the
valid though.
What? How could you?
Are we talking about design wise or?
Hate Alita.
I think the mustache is a Macho Man Randy Savage homage. Is it really? I mean, it doesn't make Motormaster look any better, but
Yeah, no, the camera's only facing the way. Like it's facing.
Titan class Star Convoys also clearance the target for $89 ahead of the holidays. The only reason
$89.
can
I have
afford
not
it.
met a target that has carried a Titan class where we live. Like seriously, every target in our area does not have a single Titan class.
I think I saw Star Convoy once.
No, you haven't.
Okay.
Trust me. All right, let's move a little bit.
Let's see. Okay, the chat's all saying hi, Mom.
Hi.
Hi, Mom.
It's Bubba.
Hi, TF War Momicles.
I love that name.
The Scream Queen.
Okay, to be fair, I did not know a GIF was being made of me.
You can
But I'll
thank
take
Retro
it.
for that.
I'll take it. I mean, all online popularity is good popularity, right? Unless it's OnlyFans.
Striker, the voice of Springer,
Oh,
says he is
sorry.
honored to work alongside you.
Okay.
I'll take it. Sorry.
Mom Chronicles entered the chat. They did it.
I'm
They
knocking
really did.
stuff down.
Okay, we're really behind on the chat. You gotta go a little faster. More
The
Chronicles.
channel's a family affair. Love seeing as a fellow sibling creator in the fandom. Yeah, your sister is a really good voice actor, honestly. More accurately, I hate Black Arachnia.
Oh,
How
why?
could you?
I mean, to be fair, she is a narcissist.
Okay, but she's a villain. She's kind of supposed to be.
She's trying to have a sob story, and it really doesn't work because a lot of it is her
Like a
fault.
2-bit hooker. To be fair.
Bubba Marvin, ladies and gentlemen. Bubba
I
Marvin.
don't know if anyone heard that, but I was not a fan of the outfit.
Let's see. She blames Prime for nothing after she became Black Arachnia. True, that's true. Optimus did nothing wrong. It's all Sentinel's fault.
It's everything Sentinel's fault.
Let's see. We'll make a rant video on Black Arachnia at some point.
Honestly, fair. Valid.
Retro, I am the meme father. Crawny mom. If this were a YouTube stream, I'd post the Road Rocket skipping gif. I love that you made that gif, honestly. Or was it TQ that made that gif? Either way, it's a good gif.
This is awesome. Sweet. Back.
Oh, Phoenix, welcome back.
Come back, hey. With some
How
point.
dare you diss on the queen? I agree, CJ. No one should be dissing Black Arachnia here.
Always come back. She is
Strom Masquerade's ego.
Crawny's
Crawny's crown under attack. What did I miss?
No.
Sentinel and TFA is best Sentinel. I don't know. I'd like TF1 Sentinel pretty well.
TFA Sentinel was just a jerk. Like,
TFA
he had no
Sentinel has a
reason to
punchable
be a
chin.
jerk, but he was just a jerk.
What an icon on and off the microphone.
You people are great.
Sentinel and his Giga Chin. Yeah, but
Dark
he's
of the-
not a Giga Chad. though.
Dark of the Moon Sentinel beats TFA Sentinel.
Bye, Mom.
Bye.
Why did you kill my sister, Crawny? It was for the plot, Charlie. It was for the plot. The Godfather, the Crawny Father seems legit. TQ added the goofy SFX. That's right, he added the Mario boing sound effect. Shut up, Prince Productions, I will. I just gift it. Phoenix! Yo, I will diss on her any day. Prime Animations. Oh, Primetime, welcome in. So
Hey, prime time.
we're working on ranking our top 10s. We each have our own top 10, and we can't overlap our choices at all. So we're just going back and forth as we select our top 10s. He's currently my number 4 pick. You did miss a surprise entrance by my mom and the voice of Wrecker's Penance RC. So yeah,
Alright.
she left already. But
Now we've caught up
she
with the
was great.
chat. I'd like to put in my number 4.
All right, move in your
My number 4 for the
Do I need-
year.
I need to zoom out, don't I? Hang on.
Yeah, you need to zoom out quite a bit.
Zoom the hell out.
Zoom more.
I can't. This is as far as it goes.
Is I can't deal with that now. Ultra Magnus. Honestly, there's just nothing wrong with this as an Ultra Magnus figure. He's big. He has the giantest shoulders ever. He's got all the articulation you could want. And his transformation, by some dark magic, goes from this thing to the cab and trailer without having to separate. You can separate. I do think it makes it a little bit easier transformation-wise, but it doesn't have to. And whatever dark magic Hasbro used and put into the Commander class price point, I agree, this should have been a Commander class. I have no qualms about this being a Commander class. Like, literally, this has to be a Commander class, because there's no other price point where it would fit into. Because, just how? How did they do the engineering for this? And not only that, he came with a bunch of accessories, too. He came with his 2 guns, he came with the 2 missile pods, and he came with a ton of blast effects, which I do not have on me right now. However, I do think he is one of the best Commander classes. I honestly would put him in my, like, top 3 for Commander classes, I would say. It's like, my number 1 is currently not up there, but Magnus would be number 2, and Prime would be number 3. I know I kind of ragged on Prime for being basically an over-engineered leader with a trailer, but I did get Prime for like $40, so that really helps me like be like, I really like Prime. So yeah, that's my number 4. I really don't have much else I can say about him other than the fact that there's nothing wrong with the figure. Oh yeah, and the fact that they literally added the function in where he can be blown apart. I mean, yeah, maybe. He can be blown apart, which is, honestly, it feels more like a gimmick than Cup feeling like a necessity. Like every time you touch the 86 Cup, he falls apart. It really is annoying. But they did it right with Ultra Magnus. They did everything right with Ultra Magnus. Honestly, one of the best Commander class. 10 out of 10. Would recommend.
We can give you a Magnus jump scare while we catch up on the chat.
I just realized I messed up.
Why'd you mess up?
I forgot about one figure.
Oh, jeez.
I messed up. So we're going to have a tie for the number 3 spot.
Okay.
Alright.
Alright, catch up on the chat. Dang, I really need that Magnus. I don't know how I feel about him. He's so wide and I love it. Sentinel and Dark of the Moon feels like Alpha Trion wannabe.
Yeah, fair enough.
kind
Except
of.
he's evil.
This is not Ultra Magnus, this is Ultra Tungus. I still need him. Took what works from Masterpiece and improved. He even has the tall antenna to match bunny ears. I have planned projects with him. I'll see if I even get bro. I don't know though. I want White Mist Prime to be a core bot for this. I admit, it looks really cool. It does not parts form, but I don't like that he looks chunkier than the Minecraft character. Albino Prime. Armada Prime is peak commander. Yes.
I actually don't
I
own
agree.
Armada Prime because I've never watched Armada before and have no attachment to a figure. And if I don't have attachment to it, there's no reason
What
for me
store
to
did
spend
you
$90.
rob to get 86 Optimus for $40?
So Target was doing a Veterans Day sale. My dad served in the military. I had the 10% off gift card, and at the same time, they were also doing like a toy 25% off sale. So all of that amounted to 86 Prime, costing me around $40. It was a regular retail store. Just stack those discounts, people.
I love 86 Magnus, but having the AOTP Deluxe Albino Prime makes him feel complete. That said, I think the size is the only thing that justifies him as a commander versus 86 Prime having Roller in the trailer. Can't wait for Armada Jetfire. That's why 86 Cup's disgusting. Armada Prime is surprising for a commander, so much play value. My 86 Cup broke from his constant falling apart. Magnus is too big in my opinion. Giga shoulders. Basic Magnus is an example of Hasbro making a figure worth its class price point. Looking at you, Earthrise Cliff Jumper. Or Chronicle says she will kill Magnus first chance she gets. I did not say that. You're putting words in my mouth. I will kill Bumblebee if you keep talking. Ultra Brick. Get Armada Prime. I killed 86 Cup and I canceled film because I hate animating him. Even without watching the show, Armada Prime is one of the best. I only got him because Armada was my first Transformer show. Hotshot was my Bumblebee. Oh, that makes a lot of sense. I'm the same way with Armada Prime. Don't feel like getting it maybe one day. Bumblebee was my Bumblebee Night Beat. I mean, the username checks out, honestly.
Alright. So now we got
My
number 3.
three pick. Alright, take your chalky dude out of here.
Alright.
Now I gotta adjust the camera
So,
for normal sized people.
If all goes well, number 3 pick here. Oh, okay, all is going well. Sweet.
Alright, number 3 pick. Solus Prime. One of my favorite female molds of all time. Granted, the bar is low. However, fully articulated, ball-jointed head. Minimal back kibble. Ball-jointed wrists, so she could double fist her hammer if she wanted to. Or just do that. Hammer is small. That is one of the reasons why she's not in the number 2 spot. Because this is the smallest hammer ever. And
The transformation is also the worst transformation of any of the primes.
Also true.
I'm sorry, I have
segmented
nightmares.
sash.
I have nightmares about that transformation. And those ankles are kind of weird.
Ankle tilts, they are a little weird, but
The swivel is weird on
Nice-
them because they're
nice
mushroom
ankle
pegs
tilts.
that aren't covered, so they
Little
tend to
swivel.
move out. Show them the mushroom pegs on it. That's really the biggest one of the bigger problems I have with it.
yeah,
It just kind of pops off because they're mushroom pegs, and the nature of it being a mushroom peg, just like
slides out.
yeah.
But overall, extremely photogenic figure, extremely posable figure, and really, really tells us Hasbro could do better with their female figures. They just figure it's not going to sell well enough to make the female figures good. So, I will say Alita did come after this. She had a tough thing to follow up on, but she did make it to the top 10, so I will consider that a plus. Hopefully this means a lot for female figures going forward. I do think Arachnid looks really cool, so hopefully she will also be a stellar female figure. But I just consider this a win for women.
So, while we catch up with the chat, I will say I miscounted as we were doing the stream. So the number 3 spot is tied by 2 figures. So just keep that in mind.
Let's see. Where am I at in the show? Are his limbs being held on by Combiner Wars combiner attachments? If so, can you make an unofficial Ultra Magnus combiner? I don't think so.
Yeah, it is actually.
It
It is
is?
held on by Combiner Wars attachments. The problem is it's held on by the attachments that go on the Voyager of Combiner Wars. So the only way you can make a Magnus combiner is if you somehow transform the Voyagers into the feet, the arms, and the legs.
Not the Cliff Jumper slander again. Well, you're supposed to say Cliff's actual name, Optimus Jeff. What?
What?
Speaking of 86, I hate G1RC. I know no one asked, but I don't care. LMAO, I will write that down. RC slander will not be tolerated. I like the green eyes. In that case, I will say I hate Rodimus Prime. LOL got 86 OP for stack discounts down to Commander to a leader price at Target. $25 off sale, gift cards, and circle rewards.
Nice.
Mainly G1
So we
Rodimus,
like to
and they're
hear.
done that. You should have said that differently, Ronnie. And you hate every Rodimus, don't lie. I like G1 Rodimus, he's like me, always doubting. I haven't transformed her yet. Reminds me of... Hang on. It tried to scroll down on me. Reminds me of a Legends with the boot cut. Oh, I like IDW and Animated Hot Rod Retro. Striker, G1, and Earthspark RC Slander will be. I want to animate Solus in a fight scene, for real. TBH, the QC and transformation is what made Solus very disappointing. Rodimus, screw Earthspark. I like G1 RC Retro, however TFP is a better design. True. I do wish she were pink, but I can understand why she's not pink. You misspelled it, Retro, it's Hot Rod. Don't get cooked. TFP RC is obviously the better design and character for her. Valid. Reprints Optimus Jeff, Optimus Jeff, Optimus Jeff fans, rise up. Who is Optimus Jeff?
I don't
What am
know.
I missing?
Optimus Jetfire?
It started something to do with Cliff Jumper. I don't know what that is.
Okay, well, anyway. So we're gonna go one at a time. So I forgot about Skybite. So he is in the number 3. However, the figure that I also wanted to put in the number 3 was Vortex. So I'm putting them both in number 3 because I'm cheating, and this is also my stream as much as it is War Chronicles, despite being on her channel. So
I'll give it to you because you did pay your own money for both of these figures.
I paid my own money for most of these that you're holding, with the exception of some of the females. So these two. What can I not say about these two? Skybite, what were they smoking? I'm sorry, like, they put more effort into Skybite than I've seen them put into the last 2 to 3 commander classes. How did they stretch that budget? They literally must have looked at Heatwave and been like, yeah, screw Heatwave, we can get away with the TF Prime bulkhead design with him. And then put all of the budget into Skybite. Every single penny of that budget was put into Skybite. And honestly, it works so well. I don't have his instructions on me, so I'm not going to transform into shark mode right now. But both modes are almost perfect. Like, I love the clasping hand right here. I love all the little pieces that he has. The fins. I'd say the only thing was kind of weird. If getting him out of the package, his 2 fins were on, like, still, like, their molding things. What do you call those? Like the...
Oh, the little mold, like little mold frames that you
yeah,
snap
like
them
what
out
model
of.
kits have. I thought that was a little bit weird. I think it's just because Hasbro was like, screw it, we spent so much in the budget for this guy, we physically can't spend another penny. So, now that we've talked about him, let's talk about Vortex. Some of you might be like, yeah, Vortex is decent, Vortex is okay. True. However, I'd like to point out that Toy Guys video, the community pick for Best Deluxe of the Year was Vortex. I did vote on that, by the way. And I did pick Vortex. So, Vortex, oh man, where do I start with Vortex? He has issues. I'm not going to overlook the fact that he doesn't have any wrist articulation, and these panels, unless mistransformed, are really annoying to deal with. However, I mean, just look at him. But just look. There's nothing, like, visually, he's one of the strongest characters I've gotten in a long time. I love the rotor blades. I love you can fold it down to 2 or 4. He came with 3 guns. I don't have all 3 of them on me. Take my word for it. He came with 3 guns and the rotor blades for accessories. That's a lot of dang accessories considering the fact that he is a standard size deluxe. They put so much effort into this. And it makes me so excited for the Combaticons. And, like, I get the Brawl doesn't have wrist articulation. I don't know if any of you saw that. That's a little bit disappointing. However, I am so excited for the Combaticons. I have all of them that are currently on pre-order. I will pay full price for those suckers. Favorite combiner of all time. And that might be taking my view just a little bit. But they're so good. He's just fun to flip around and mess with. He's one of those figures that isn't perfect, but in hand, you never want to put him down. Alright, now that I've gushed over those 2 figures, they are in the top 3 for a reason, guys. Alright.
Alright, now we're gonna do chat catch up.
And this is your number 2, correct?
Okay, let's see. Optimus Jeff's a wild combo. Blue over pink, fight me. I will fight you. Agreed. Cliff Jumper is Optimus Jefferson. I don't know who Optimus Jeff either. I was just confused. My Solus is broken. She fell off my shelf and a wheel broke off.
Ooh.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Dang.
Come get me. Skybite surprised me at how good he is. Skybite is cool.
Know.
I love sharks, so that's a given. They're my favorite animals ever. Tell me you are a Shark Week watcher.
Yes, Shark Week is one of my favorite times of year. I'll literally just sit down and be like, oh, yes, interesting. Short film Mako, fastest shark in the ocean. Yes.
Shark Prime, I'm so sorry, but Skybite is ruined for me. Is it because of Cyberworld? Why? Skybite. TFP RC does look good in pink, though. Angel Engine Momo version and NYCC exclusive. Yo, Stealthbot. When I played with Skybite, I was mad at how good he was. Stealth, the homie, been here for a minute, bro. I love Skybite and Vortex. They're called Sprues. Of course, the coolest shark around is in the number 3 spot. Sharks are cool. It's all good. Hi, Prime Meg Show. Skybite's goated. Speaking of solos, I briefly started writing a series focusing on the primes and their battle with Unicrons before I realized I didn't have any time to write it with my other series. Mood, man. Mood. Because Skybite has the best singing voice, ergo, best figure. Hang on. Yo, how you doing still? BRB. Can't wait to use in my universe because I want to give all the Combaticons an ability. Your imagery is derivative, and that hapless foe is you. Optimist to Skybite. Lamp Vortex. I will give the Combaticons their Fall of Cybertron, War for Cybertron personalities. That's the only one to give them.
Honestly, they don't have any other personalities outside of that.
He's the only one out right now, Retro, so of course he's the only one you have.
I mean, some people have Brawl and Blast Off.
It's ruined for me because mine broke right out of the box. Oh, shoot. I'm sorry, bro.
Your Skybite broke rather... How? How does that figure break?
Hey, Stealthbot, you want to join our watch party? Completely unrelated, but I'm too tempted to order a bunch of random seekers to repaint them in generics who get 2 seconds of screen time. See, that's hilarious, except if I painted something, I wouldn't want it to get 2 seconds of screen time because it's so much work. I do like Shark Week. Yes.
Yes.
Show off Barricade already? We did. He was one of my honorable mentions at the start.
We can show him off again at the end just because it's a figure we know that a lot of people do not have. Alright. Let's get to the number 2 spot for War Chronicles. I am currently debating whether my number 2 or 1 spot. They're very close.
Alright, so it was a close race.
Oh, really?
Yeah, it was a close race.
Oh, I was unaware of this. I thought this was going to be number 1.
Alright, so 86 Hot Rod is at number 2. I did get him on Mercari this year. He was kind of a holy grail figure for me, and he is really a stellar dude.
As seen on the Transformers War Chronicles stop motion, what was the name for it?
It's Left in the Dust.
Left in the Dust, thank you.
As voiced by Steelstorm Studios, who I think is still in the chat somewhere. But he is a lovely figure, super duper clean. I am aware that the new version of him is coming out. That does make me slightly sad because I did pay more than market price for this guy. But he's a super
Well, not more than
photogenic
market
figure.
price, more than original price.
Yeah.
Market price is insane
Super
for that guy.
photogenic figure, super well articulated. Shoulders are a little bit wonky, but I'm willing to overlook it. Coming to me used, he only had a little bit of paint chipping, and also I'm pretty sure a cat bit him on the finial. Whoever owned him before I did, his cat bit him. But other than that, he is a really stellar figure. Has this cool little gimmick they borrowed off the Masterpiece Rodimus / Hot Rod. But he just has a lot of really classic feel to him. A lot of that like 80s optimism. Like he's just, this figure just makes me happy.
Yeah, there's really no other way to put that. She loves that figure so much.
I do.
Like, I think if there were a fire and it were in between saving me and that figure, she'd choose that figure.
You're right, I would choose this figure. But no, I need you to buy more Transformers for me, so. Alright, let's catch up with the chat and then we'll get your number 2 pick ready. Alright, let's see. His shoulder clip. I don't know why, but it immediately snapped off. Oh, bro, I'm sorry. I don't know why, but I want to make Blast Off blind because of his silver eyes. I need my boy Barricade. I got a bit of a headache, but I'm just casually vibing in the live chat comments, so I appreciate the offer. Blinks. Okay. Yes, Hot Rod. That figure is overrated. Hush, Retro. I want that one Pine Green Seeker from that episode of G1 that was on screen for like 2 seconds. I unironically love unnamed Seekers. Oh, that's my number 1 nemesis. Nah, that Hot Rod figure is good, Retro. Hot Rod. Good pick, though. YouTube crashed. Oh, I'm sorry, Cog. Thank you. Thank you, Retro. I got 86 Hot Rod when he came out. One of his shoulder joints is tearing off. I do not hate him. He's definitely not a favorite. Or maybe not overrated. Just a horrible flawed clear plastic and shitty shoulders. I got my 86 Hot Rod this year. I freaking love it. And it's not just because I voiced him. Hot Rod's a mini masterpiece for sure. Oh, my Hot Rod's knees are loose. Striker, a common mind here. I wish we got the Velocitron reused through the mold like we were supposed to. Not thrilled with the magenta colored version coming out next year as a personal preference. Hot Rod's eye mask was peak. The Velocitron Hot Rod never released. Yeah, rip. Cronny, I'm right there with you. I love this 86 Hot Rod so much. While the figure can't save himself considering he got Optimus killed. Hashtag Hot Rod did nothing wrong. Striker, if you like Hot Rod, get Rodimus. I may have a Seeker obsession. Maybe my Seeker obsession caused YouTube to crash. I have Energon Rodimus, actually. I don't own Hot Rod. I have 2 copies of him.
Okay. Feeling, yeah, I know the feeling. My cat bit one of my helicopter blades on my SS Black Cow as a kitten. Dang, that sucks, man.
Rip, bro.
Hey, if you feel unlucky if your SS Blackout, just know that one of the joint panels for his leg popped off when he got him. So now his leg never stays in, like at his knee. So the leg will fall off at the knee, and he's practically immovable unless you want that leg falling off.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so my number 2 pick, there's a reason that he's number 2 and not number 1, because it felt unfair to put him at number 1. It felt really unfair to my number 1 figure to say this is number 1 just because, well,
Can you fit him?
I don't think I can.
Okay. We're gonna scooch this tripod up 1 level so you can display him.
Ignore the mess.
Ignore these fellas that are just vibing up here.
Okay, so the reason why this is not number 1 is because it felt like an unfair advantage.
Can you stand appropriately? I think you may have to sacrifice the dynamic posing.
Yeah.
So not the best lighting or setup, but we just need to fit him in frame.
Can you put that up anymore? Down.
I can, but you're not gonna be able to see his head unless you cut off his legs.
Okay, so, Age of the Prime Superion. Oh boy, where do I start? So, you guys were calling me Perspective End earlier, and there's a main reason why I cannot be Perspective End. I love skeleton frame combiners. There is something about being able to pose it like a normal figure that feels so good. And you're not sacrificing really much of the figure around it. Which is, I feel like the worst problem with Combiner Wars is, yeah, the combiners are fun, but you're sacrificing the combiner itself because it's not very stable, and the figures itself because they have no variety to them. They're like the same 6 molds used over and over. And Hasbro said that they only used like this many molds like it was a big deal. I hate that. I love figures have their own unique mold. And granted, there are only 3 unique molds in this set. 2 of them are retools. But because they're jet formers, it really works well. Before anyone asks, yes, he's mistransformed. I really dislike having the wings like this. It really doesn't look good. So yes, they are flipped down like that. But it's just... The skeleton combiner frame works because you don't sacrifice one or the other. You sacrifice the concept of the combiner, which honestly, I don't care that much about. A combiner is a bunch of dudes and they form into one big dude. It doesn't have to be, the Jets have to make the exact limbs. So, that is the main reason why Superion's up here, because skeleton combiners are just really fun. And granted, I did complete Menasor this year. Menasor is nowhere near as good as this guy. This destroys Menasor. Menasor is like the baby step that they made so Superion could fly. Like, Superion has so much articulation for a combiner. And this could be just because I'm so used to Combiner Wars combiners that I don't know what else to do if a combiner has this much articulation. But don't get me wrong, the individual bots themselves are also really solid. Like, I love Air Raid, I love Slingshot, Skydive a little bit less so, Firefly a little bit less so, but Silverbolt in the center is also just a really solid, like, Voyager style figure And the reason it justifies the commander price for me is because Silver Bowl is basically everything but the arm attachments. And man, this head sculpt. Can you really argue with this head sculpt? And the articulation is actually pretty nice for it. But the head sculpt on it is nice. Look as it stares into your soul. Look as it stares at you. Menacingly. Mockingly. Anyway, so yes, my number 2 pick could not fail on the normal shelf and is kind of a cheat because it is 5 figures, but Silver Bolt without the extra pieces still would have been my number 2 pick for the year just because of how much of Superion that he completes.
Back to our regular studio here. Alright, we're going to catch up with the chat. The chat probably had a lot of things to say about this.
I'll be right here. I'm just...
Okay, let's see. Right, Hot Rod did not kill Optimus. Hasbro did. Top 10 anime betrayals. I have SS Grindor. His knees are super loose. Hot Rod can't be responsible for the decisions of corporate breed. It was me, Barry. I killed Optimus. Ooh, is that a Bay vs. Shockwave I see? Him. Superion. Superion? I got Bay Shockwave for Christmas. Oh, Superion. Wow. Mine has loose knees. I gotta say the line for this. A whole combiner? Sears cheating on the list yet again. Surprise Devastator is on top. No way, this is legit. Nightbeat said the thing. He said the thing. For those of you who don't know, Nightbeat Studios is the voice of Slingshot in my Autovember Day 19 Tension. That is a line his character says. No way in hell, this is legit. War Chronicles, let me voice Shockwave again, even though I like doing Starscream a little bit more. I'm trying to figure out where Shockwave goes after the events of Wrecker's Penance, which means I gotta finish Wrecker's Penance. So
yeah,
that
War
people
Chronicles.
know
Where is Wrecker's Penance Part 2, War Chronicles?
it's gone where Spotlight Cup is gone. It's a fantastic set, not gonna lie. Falls just short of Devastator, but it's a great set. Kill Starscream War Chronicles, not gonna happen. Skeleton Combiners are also much easier to animate too. Don't kill Starscream War Chronicles. I can't stand Perspective End anymore. Which two are OG molds?
Air Raid and Slingshot are the OGs, and Fireflight and Skydive are the retools.
Mm-hmm.
Only slightly retooled, but they are just enough to make them feel like different figures.
Mm-hmm. As a Seeker fan, Combiner shouldn't be treated the same as Seekers. I will say it's nice to play a Superior without falling apart in my hands. Menasor walks a Superior and can fly. Superior and Air Raid and Slingshot were the OG molds. Ha, so Superior can fly. I would like Skeleton Combiners a lot more if the legs weren't facing backwards on 2 out of 3. I just want to see each limb, you know? Fair enough. Firefly should have had his mask.
Okay, yes, I agree with that. I really hate looking at Firefly's dumb face.
Okay, I can argue with the head sculpt. I have the Sunbow head. He's just standing there, menacingly. Combiner worsted Superior head best. This motivated me to finish editing the Superior animation I made a while back. Skeleton-based combiners only work if the combiner is compatible with it. Bruticus kind of be the best if he was Scramble City-based combiner. LOL. Hey, loved Autovember this year. Are you and CR228 siblings or collab buddies? Don't have to answer if it's too personal. No, it's okay. We're siblings.
I've had to say it so many times. We are siblings because we've been asked more uncomfortable questions than that. Yes, we are siblings.
I love that you can technically have Superior ab crunch by unpegging Silverbolt's back hinge.
You can, but the torso is the joint isn't stable enough to support it for me. So you can do it, but it's kind of hard unless you're holding it.
I can't recall the other figures I got this year, but I did get Power of the Prime's Alita 1, and I can say out of her, War for Cybertron Alita and Legacy Alita, Power of the Prime trumps them both, is the most unique one, definitely. Where's Wrecker's Penance, Cronny? Can Grimlock return in Wrecker's Penance so I can voice him again? Grimlock has other places to be. He does cameo briefly with no voice lines, but he does have other places to be. Sierra Polda, where's the season 4, William? Yeah, Drama King, where's episode 1? For that stray, I'm gonna make sure Grimlock can't talk after I fry his voice box. What stray? I ain't saying anything. I could actually do a decent Patrick. Seriously, the jet legs are a pain sometimes to pose, but Power of the Prime Alita is such a good figure. She was the third I bought myself.
Honestly.
That was a lot of chat to read.
Okay. Number 1 for War Chronicles.
War Chronicles number 1. 86 Megatron. Now, I was initially skeptical about this guy. I waited to get him. I didn't pre-order him. Eventually, I found him.
Whoa. You found him. You dropped me off at a Target to go inside and scout for you. And I came out with an 86 Megatron.
After I interrogated the employee at the previous Target to tell us where they were.
I need you to interrogate more employees so I can find Soundwave.
Okay. But, I was skeptical about him. And then we ended up finding him in a regular retailer later down the line. And I've honestly been obsessed. He's been my main Megatron for all of Autovember. And he just really looks good doing everything.
I'm gonna start a petition to bring back the concept art Megatron.
It's
I
not
like it
gonna
better.
happen, bro. He does have a nice little, like, butterfly shoulder if you pull that hinge out, although it's kind of difficult to get in and out. Fingers are obviously great. They're the same as, like, Optimus's hands, basically. He's got a little bit of a ball-jointed wrist, so that's nice. His cannon, I think, could have been longer on the barrel end. That is one of my complaints about
It
him.
is my main gripe with that figure is the cannon. Like, I would say it's like a 9 out of 10, but with the cannon it's like an 8 or a 7.5 out of 10. The cannon looks real dumb.
Yeah, it should just be a little bit longer, just so it's the back end's not so long. I do like that you can unpeg his chest tab here, and you can get him to kind of look down really far, look up pretty far. It is very helpful. He's a joy to animate fight scenes with, joy to animate walk cycles with. The feet do, like, unpeg a little bit, but they're also hiding the black magic that is the tank mode I've refused to transform thus far.
I heard it's not super complicated.
I do like that his waist cape is so separate like this, so he doesn't have a waist cape in the front impeding his forward leg movements. 86 Optimus. But overall, really solid figure. Has a good presence to him, a real classic feel. And honestly, I'm proud to call him my War Chronicles Megatron going forward.
I'm proud to call you my son.
It's my boy.
Alright, let's catch up with chat.
Chat catch up. Here we go. It's probably gonna be Prince getting on me about not using the concept art Megatron. Let's see. What is it you don't like about 2025 Debbie? That we gotta pay nearly twice the price for a combiner that they only slightly upgraded from the last time we bought Debbie,
And made him shorter.
and also made him shorter.
I'm sorry, but this long haul is one of my absolute favorite figures for no reason. Hang on, can I just interrupt the top 10 figure stream to just show you why I refuse to get 2025 Debbie? This guy right here. I love this guy for no reason.
He does nothing but stand there, but he just looks cool.
I just love this figure. And I probably will never get rid of my Combiner Wars Devastator for as long as I still have Transformers. I'm sorry, Combiner Wars Devastator just... It does so much right, and I refuse to get the 2025 Devastator just because of that reason.
Alright, let's see. Nice. She's so good, poses well, especially with Victorian. This is true. As swords, why am I not surprised? Peak. First Productions, kill Starscream War Chronicles. Oh, really? Yeah, I kind of saw that one coming. I want 86 megs. Not gonna lie, got him off my shelf to mess with him. Megatron G1, me neither, Prince. During this stream. Reasonable. Y'all are scalping targets for Megatron? LMAO. We're not scalping anything. We only bought one.
Yeah, we only bought one. Scalping, I consider like trying to buy several to resell. We buy one for our personal collection. You call me a scalper again, I will personally come and find you.
I don't own that figure. I like my BBM Megs more. The Megatron you replaced was peak BBM Megatron. Such a shame.
I know.
I found mine at a Walmart by mistake after Walmart screwed me over with my pre-order.
Oh wow.
Careful, I might steal 86 megs from you. That would require you knowing where we live. And as for that Kill Starscream line retro, it was AI generated. If I didn't spend so much on War for Cybertron and Siege megs with Pinpointer and Lionizer, I would get him. Way better than 86 Prime. I hate BBM Megatron joints are loose on mine. 86 Megatron was $80 because Walmart reseller logic. Oh yeah, good pick. I found two of them at local Walmart. Got one for myself, one for my friend. This is the classic Megs I always wanted. Him being tank over gun will always be superior. And just makes more sense. Like, leading
Yeah,
an
even if
army.
he could transform accurately into his gun, you can't get any of the figures to hold him.
You can't tell me a slider wasn't designed into the cannon but had been cut for budget reasons. Bro, now you got me thinking. I hate that you and everyone else makes me want this Megatron figure more. Is that why you hate it so much? Because you want it? Transform it. Don't be a prince. Agree, stealth. Tank better. I'm gonna see. It scrolled me down to the bottom. I gotta catch back up. I love BBM Megs after one day randomly finding them in stock. Meg shows how much of a freaking sham Prime was. I mean, don't be like me. I transform my
Hold
figures.
on, go back to that. I gotta talk about that for a second. Prime is literally the Megatron engineering, which is the Lear class price point, with roller in a trailer. Okay, I'm done.
Hot take: 86 Megatron's a good figure, but to me, it's not the best figure of the year material. Cancel me if it gives you peace. I think we can coexist with that. I'm starting to think me hating Bumblebee Megatron is a hot take. Cat Prince, 86 Prime slander I've witnessed lately is obscene. What turns me off is the fusion can's not on a 5mm peg, so Brawn can't steal it and give Megatron a taste of his own medicine.
Oh.
You are correct. Switch Megatron back, War Chronicles. I can honestly say I have no regrets passing over this G1 Megatron fig. No regrets, lol. Yes, long haul appreciation. Cartman Transformers. I've always wanted Commander Wars Devastator. Also, War Chronicles is Commander WC is CW backwards. Oh yeah. I know, I'm joking. Hell Mayo Seer. I ain't hard to find, bro. Also, I meant Big Bad Toy Store screwed me over hard. GameStop almost screwed me over from getting A6 megs. Not gonna lie, my Walmarts have been low-key good hotspots for good figures. Where do you live? Just kidding. I never hated that figure, I just prefer the Bumblebee movie one. Switching back, War Chronicles. Scalping is gross. I only buy multiples figures if it's a character I fear I will use so much it'll break, or I can help friends give them. Charge retail price and shipping directly to them. Yo, speaking of scalping, Roller Cool. The Fallen tried to scalp Devastator's limbs once. It didn't end too well for him. I own 2 Megatron BBMs, the BBM1 and TF1. I also don't like the BBM Megatron, just not a fan of that design. I just think he's a little skeletal, and that's just because...
The silver, though.
The silver is fantastic. I do think he's a little bit skeletal, just because they really didn't have to put effort into his alt modes, even though he's a triple changer.
Yeah, the alt modes are literally some of the worst of any Megatron I've ever messed with.
Get that Megatron out of my sight. He looks too good. Oh, really? What if I just move him closer?
Alright,
A6 Megatron I picked up has a slight nick in his brow, but I feel like it gives him a little personality.
Alright, War Chronicles. Let's go for my #1 figure of the year.
Alright. Okay, can you fit him in?
Yes, he fits.
Okay.
I just want to see what chat thinks this is first. Hold up.
Just order modular Iron Man and selects titanium. Ah! The suffering of Prince. Oh my gosh.
Hold up. I want to see what chat knows about this.
Chat, what do y'all think this is?
What the? It's me. No, War Chronicles, you can do that. Don't.
You can't open them out?
No. I'll show you in a second.
Okay. It's time for me Grimlock facts. Oh my gosh, it's just GB Grimlock. That's the most good Grimlock I've ever seen. It's so cute.
What the heck is that abomination?
It's Grimlock. It's flipping dwarves, yo.
Okay, guys.
GB Grimlock.
So, some family members went to Universal in Orlando and grabbed this for me. It is a popcorn bucket. The back of it opens and has a strap on the inside. However, that's not all. If you hit this button on the side, it unlocks the jaw. And then he has a mini light-up flamethrower in there. And you can't really see because of the lights. His lights also glow. But, I mean, his head is slightly articulated, his arms are slightly articulated, and he has movable feet, which are also slightly articulated. in all seriousness, guys, this isn't my number one figure for the year. I just really want to see what chat would do.
What in the U2s? Why is he so big? Rotund fellow. Goated you are. Oh, that holds popcorn? I thought it was a Funko. Same. Aw. Yo, no way. I was gonna say the popcorn bucket. Peak. Oh, also, hi, Sunstreakmas.
Hey, Sunstreakmas, how you doing, man?
So cute. Oh, I thought it was a Transforming Chibi Grimlock.
So, it is a popcorn bucket. However, this, in all seriousness, guys, this isn't my number one figure for the year. I just wanted an excuse to bring it on stream, so I thought I'd just put up my number one spot to mess with you guys. No, I'll go get my real number one. Give me a second. Alright, if any of you have seen mine and War Chronicles last stream, it should come as no surprise that this is my number one figure of 2025. I'm just going to bask in the aura for a second. Aura. Peak. Aura. There's nothing wrong with this figure. There's one flaw I have in the tank mode. That's it. There's just nothing this figure can do wrong. It came with the flame effects. It came with the flame effects and just had so many accessories. It came with a spear, it came with a sword, it came with the cannon, it came with the extension for the cannon, it came with a missile launcher, and all that packed into the leader class size point. And he's slightly taller than Optimus Prime Commander class. Optimus Prime Commander class is a leader class with roller and a trailer for $40 extra. Don't believe me? They're re-releasing the same Optimus battle damage as a leader class. Just without the trailer and roller. I know I've said that a lot this stream. I will continue to say it until my feedback is heard by Hasbro. So you guys will forever hear me saying it, basically. Anyway, so this figure is just... He has so much going for him. He has my preferred opening hand bank. He doesn't have the individual fingers. I feel like the individual fingers kind of impede their ability to hold objects. This is true of the 86 Optimus and Ultra Magnus, less so of the Megatron, but I like just the one-piece opening hand bank. It gives it enough personality to be nice, but not so much that it makes it hard to hold anything. He comes with so many accessories, as I previously mentioned. I don't have the flame effects on me, but they look awesome with it. The sculpt work on this is immaculate. Like, bro has the best head sculpt. The chest piece looks fantastic. I love the little vents that make him look like he's just a giant furnace. The cannon is awesome. It also extends for the vehicle mode, so if you want to extend the cannon as it's charging up, you can do that. He comes with a movable missile launcher on his shoulder that can unpeg if you'd like. The tank mode is actually surprisingly fun to get to. The fact that his whole torso, for lack of a better word, just explodes is so much fun. The only thing I will say against the figure is that when you transform him into tank mode, he doesn't have 2 points to hold the cannon, so the cannon, if not properly secured, tends to sag in the middle. Also, I'm looking at the video of the stream, and this just looks so amazing. War Chronicles, anything you'd like to say about this figure?
He is awesome. As a character, I don't care a ton about Megatronus, and if you guys probably can't tell, sometimes me caring about the character does influence how I feel about the figure. He is a really excellent figure. I didn't find him my favorite to animate with, and maybe that was just the things I chose to do with him, but he is a really solid figure, and he's sculpted really nicely.
Okay, now, let's catch up with chat.
Alright, chat catch up.
While I get all of our top 10 figures.
Absolute Cinema, the man. Oh, I really wish I could stay for the rest, so I gotta go to bed so I can get some sleep for work tomorrow. Alright, have a good night, Steel Storm. Yeah, I knew it. Of course, Zurg, the mascot for the Knights. Better than Revenge of the Fallen. True. I love Megatron so much. Bro, I didn't even realize he kind of looks like Emperor Zurg. Makes sense. I kind of want Megatronus. Unfortunately, he didn't hit shells in my city.
Rip.
But Roller. I have to head out. It was a fun time chatting on stream. Have a good night. Have a good night, Drama King. Roller! The fact I know exactly where that's from. The fact they have the chutzpah to charge $90 for 86 Prime again, but no trailer, just the robot with the Megatron arm.
Don't even get me started on that one. We'll be here all
What
day.
are they smoking? My sense of humor might be bad. Does that make me a Starscream because I'm bad comedy? You're not bad comedy. Megatron has become my favorite leader since I got him. I am the only Starscream. Wow. Yes, you are, Retro. You are the only Starscream for me. You failed me yet again, Starscream. I'm calling you Galvatron then. No, please. Please. I'm sorry, Windblade.
So we're not gonna put the honorable mentions up here because I don't think we have room.
Sorry, I'm spamming again. Feel free to cast me into the well. No, you're good, man. But you know exactly what happened to me so I could get him. Yeah, we know, Ironhide. You had a tumultuous journey, but you made it. So you're becoming an op for the 86 Optimus tirades. He's a leader up until the trailer. The roller and drumbot justifiably bumped the price from leader class. That's the point. Don't you apologize to Windblade Retro. You never cared for her. Is it safe to say Revenge or Rise of the Beast was bad? AoE is a good movie now? No? Okay. I haven't bought the figure, but I do want him though. Earthrise Optimus was a Voyager price as a leader because of the trailer too. No, I did. I need more album covers with the Fallen. You do. Make more. Also, War Chronicles. What made you get TF1 Alita 1? I saw her in stores and I couldn't resist. No, you didn't. Retro, stop lying to me. It had its bad moments, but I think AoE was my favorite of the Bay films. Oh yeah, War Chronicles. What made you write the line between Alita and Autovember? Why are you so big? Oh, I just thought it was funny because they used to be the same height when he was Orion Pax, and now he's huge, and she's just getting used to craning her neck. This is also from my experience as a freaking short person, so I gotta crane my neck to see almost everybody. We can all agree Skybound Optimus isn't embarrassing. A figure shouldn't cost more than leader price if he lacks the accessories that justify its commander price. Valid take. I like Dark of the Moon more, but yeah. So glad I found the year 2 AOTP leaders so it doesn't happen to me again. Yay!
So these are all mine minus Superion for the year. Superion just can't fit. There's just no way he can fit. War Chronicles, you want to put all of yours in there to...
We won't lay them all out at once because they won't fit in the camera. So we'll do yours first and then we'll do mine.
But yeah, I need to get a screenshot of that for my Instagram.
What's that? I gotta wait for the display to go away. So in the meantime, you guys can feast your eyes upon what 28 considers.
The best figures of 2025.
Wait, how tall are you? I'm exactly 60 inches tall. I am 5 feet even. As a fellow short person, I know the feeling. I too am a short person. Hey, short people represent. I gotta wait until this plug-in thing goes away so that you can get a clean screenshot.
Does it go away?
It does. I just gotta not touch it for a moment.
Okay, cool.
But yeah, I think OMG. What strange Robert Kirkman revealing the figure mentioned he was going to retail for modern leader prices at some point. You are short. Even my 15-year-old brother is somehow taller than me. I dwarf Prince.
Honestly.
I kind of want the Ultra Magnus.
Yes, you do. You want it. Big Bad Toy Store has it in stock. All in all, a solid lineup. Excellent stream. Glad I could drop by for a spell. You're just an inch taller. No Swapticons on the list? Criminal. Criminal, I say.
Sorry, hang on. It took out the droid cam because I tried to do a screenshot.
No, it's fine. Just don't bother.
You're just an inch taller. An inch taller than who? No Swapticons on the list? Criminal. Criminal, I say.
Don't.
Sunstreakamist, you are a Swapticon glazer.
I don't own any Swapticons. Honestly, I have no use for them, but I enjoy that you enjoy the Swapticons. Somebody's got to take those off Walmart shelves. Ain't gonna be me.
Stealth so War Chronicles canonically scales with the figures on display.
Awesome. I'm using that one.
That is the best short insult I've ever heard. also 5'11". Oh, see, you tall. You tall. Retro Drag seems to dwarf me. I am 5'4". Retro's an inch taller than me. You said you was 5'10" last I checked, so nah.
Alright, and then War Chronicles will...
lay out my top 10 real quick for y'all to gaze upon.
I'm not gonna lie, chat. I kind of want to know, what, after seeing War Chronicles lineup and my lineup, what do you think was the lineup you agree with most out of the two of us? And don't be biased to War Chronicles because it's her channel.
They're all here because of me.
Well, technically, they're all here because of me as well.
They will be loyal.
Hey, without me, your content wouldn't even be here. Remember that. Remember that. How did the stream go from 20 to 90 watchers just now? I think I died of laughter.
It did what now?
No, we have 16 concurrent viewers.
Oh. That's weird. Probably just a glitch.
I think I died of laughter. War Chronicles, sorry. Size comparisons here are wild. 5'11" doesn't make you commander class price. Yeah, you gotta be at least 6 feet for that. Okay. Are those... Yeah.
Hang on, I gotta get Wasp and then it's completed.
Wasp and then it's completed.
I think mine has better colors.
I think yours was better for budgetary constraints.
Mine had a better budget.
Except for Hot Rod.
Except for Hot Rod, yeah.
Oh yeah, Skylinks was also in mine. I just forgot to put him back up there because he was so big. You got more stream viewers than me, Retro. Shots fired. Cronny has...
Vortex, but Sierra has Sentinel. Why must life be so difficult?
No. You got that swapped. You got that swapped.
War Chronicles mostly because it's Megatron Sentinel. Yo, what was the first for each of yours?
My number one was The Fallen. War Chronicles number one was Megatron. If we're talking about first, as in our first figures up here...
It was. And I thought I cooked my friend for being 4'11". Holy shit, y'all are brutal.
Yeah, so... my number one was Fallen. War Chronicles number one was Megatron. I think that the first figures we ranked, I think mine was Alpha Trion, I want to say.
TWC chooses figures she scales with.
I love that. Love that. Ooh, my bad, sorry. TF4 Chronicles choose figures she scales with.
I don't know who has the better one. You know who.
No.
Choose wisely.
No.
Look at all the pretty colors. I wonder if, Cronny, are you going to create a Shattered Glass AU? I don't think so, mostly because I don't want to work with color grading or repainting for Shattered Glass.
I'd say Sierra mainly because I have Megatronus and I know how good he is, but War Chronicles has Iron Fist and I know how good he is as well. We are not comparing Iron Fist to Megatronus. Sierra, you have the figures I like more.
Sierra chose figures that justified his 86 Prime hatred.
Yes, I did.
Go sign
Fight
off for
me.
the night. Alright, have a good night, Nightbeat.
Hey, Night Beat. That sounded weird.
Night,
Good stream, y'all. Yes, I did pick figures that justify my 86 Prime hate. I don't hate the figure, I hate the price. I love the figure. I honestly, it would go in my top 10 figures of all time. I just hate the price that he originally came at. And I think War Chronicles has some hate, but I'm just expressing all of it for the two of us.
Yeah. That's fair, honestly.
Still no Sunstreakers. Tis. I will say, we did get a new Sunstreaker this year. And it almost made both of our top 10s, but just because he was just edged out because of the shoulders and the wrists.
Yeah.
But yeah, he almost made it.
He almost made it. Wait, where's Barricade? He was an honorable mention. So
I don't see him. Hang on, but let's bring him back up here because I don't think Prince was out when...
Yeah, I think Prince came in a little later, so yeah, there's...
Barricade was an honorable mention for the year, mainly because of how weird his transformation and articulation are. Stealthabot, take care of y'all. Alright, later, Stealthabot.
Bye, Stealthabot. Have a good night.
I'm biased
For
towards
TF1
TF1 Sentinel. I use the mold a lot. Barricade not there, Prince. Wasp is the most valid. Ah.
What's up? Hey, Enderdio.
Hey.
Glaze. I need
Glaze.
to buy 8 more of the Sentinel so I can make custom. I hate that Sunstreaker. I'm too retro.
Waiting for 86 Sunstreaker. You can pre-order it on Walmart.com even though there's no image. Walmart messed up. When did he come out? I'll take it.
I bought Barricade, still waiting for him to arrive. Yeah, some people got him early, some people are getting him a little bit later. Like, our Soundwave is still on pre-order for like
I am so mad.
February.
There are people who have found him in the area that we live in, but I still have not found one.
The Studio Series 86 and Age of the Prime packaging count? What Studio Series has been in Age of the Prime packaging?
Grimlock?
That's true, Grimlock, yeah. Yeah.
86 Grimlock.
Yeah.
I mean, he would have been on my top figures of the year, but I got that 86 Grimlock mold when it originally came out.
Here's my other honorable mention. I'm just gonna slide her up the side.
Why were messages redacted?
Retracted. It
Retracted.
just means that
Oh.
someone deleted the message.
Show my Ironhide voice, please. I need a new Sunstreaker, so I may pre-order him. I think everyone will like it.
On now you're getting Soundwave. War Chronicles changed their mind a lot, I see. Does happen.
Nemesis Primes, no sound waves.
Okay, let's preview the freaking voice that Striker has here.
Oh boy.
What'd you do to Gears? You made him nice.
No! No! Bad Striker. Bad
No.
Striker.
No. Where do we get back to the camera? OBS?
Bad Striker.
Where's the camera?
Oh.
There we go. Woo! Man, that was a jump scare.
Widowmaker, I need a new Soundwave. I only have base Studio Series Soundwave, but I don't want 86 Soundwave. I like my Bumblebee Move one.
Okay, honestly, that's valid.
Yay! Trying to correct my typo and I'm flubbing it worse. Whoops. Striker. Elevator Striker. He snuck his bee scream in. Definitely now dying of laughter. I auditioned for Ironhide at TFCon. For who? Who'd you audition for? Thank you. He has an infamous Bumblebee, like, getting his voice ripped out scream that traumatizes me. So he sneaks it in at every opportunity.
I think every stream since he first showed it off, he's tried to sneak it in there.
Mm-hmm.
Honestly, respect the effort, man.
I also auditioned for Ironhide at TFCon. That worked even better than I imagined. Rip stream snipe fail.
Oh, man.
We'll get it next time, boys.
Alright, well, those are our top 10 figures plus because of some technical difficulties on my side and then also honorable mentions. But yeah, that's all we got for you guys. War Chronicles, did you want to hop over to the voice channel? Yeah. Okay.
Alright, well, I don't have any previews to show for you guys. I may have some announcements coming in January, and you can expect a nice little demo reel of the animation I've completed in 2025 as a New Year's video. But
I think we're gonna need a break for a little bit.
yeah, just a wee break.
The Autovember may or may not have taken it out of War Chronicles since she left everything till the very last minute.
Okay, you know what? Screw you. I got it done.
You got it done. I'm not saying anything against it. But you really
Another happy landing.
understood that reference.
Y'all gonna vibe in the Discord for a bit or not? I don't think so. It's a little bit late where we are, so I think we're just gonna end the stream here.
May do another Marvel Rivals like play and talk tomorrow, depending on how I feel. No promises
You're gonna
though.
voice in my film, Connie. Oh, that's true. Yes, I do. I am going to voice in Ironhide Studios' new video. Let me double check what I'm doing there.
You didn't switch over screen to this, did you?
No, I didn't. Hang on. Yes, I'm voicing Nightbird in Ironhide Studios' new video coming out, so be sure to check that out when he puts that out. Shouldn't be too long here now.
Yeah, but that's all I got for you. In terms of my content thing, depending on time, I may or may not also have an announcement in January. It may or may not have to do with the same thing as War Chronicles. Other than that, my content should just be sticking to just my weekly Bible verses. But other than that,
Yeah. I will say, keep an eye out for any announcements from Primetime Animations, because that will be what triggers our announcement over here. Tried to download Marvel Rivals yesterday. Hope it's there now. Bye, y'all. All right, Night Striker. I'll
Night
stop
Striker.
the bee scream gag. No, you won't.
no,
You're
you
lying
won't.
to yourself.
You're lying.
January, hopefully. Ooh. Yeah, see, Ironhide knows what I'm saying. Sunstreak Miss, you need to check. You need to check a certain thing in a certain Discord server. It may be helpful to you.
We won't say which one. Bye. I'm gonna go watch
A video where I voiced Autobot Rook.
Awesome. All right, so I think that's all we got time for today. So catch y'all later. Have a good night. God bless. More Chronicles. You got anything else you want to say?
That's all, folks.